Well, sure, you can never argue with stats and trophies. But the question is, how does one really quantify greatness? Especially if the player is still active and history has yet to make a final judgment of his legacy. In the year 2000, the PBA listed its 25 greatest players of all time. In 2015, they added 15 more to that list to commemorate the league's 40th anniversary. But in 2000, with the list of 25 greatest, nobody really argued with it. But in 2015, howls and eyebrows were raised. The question is, why?
April 8, 2015, the PBA reached yet another milestone, celebrating its 40th year. And to mark 4 decades, Asia's pioneer basketball league saw it fit to induct 15 more names to its 25 greatest players of all time.
They thought that what could be better than just adding to their already standing list of 25 greatest, adding 15 para mas maganda yung number at 40. So that is where the idea came about.
And just like with the first 25, the PBA formed a search committee. The panel was composed of PBA legends Robert Jaworski and Freddie Webb, PBA chairman Patrick Gregorio, and vice chairman Robert Non, PBA press corps president Barry Pascua, columnist and commentator Quinito Henson, and Cavite representative Elpidio Barzaga. The candidates profiled by the committee all played in the PBA from the year 2000 to 2015 and were screened based on the same criteria used for the first 25. The honoree should have played 5 full seasons, he must be a recipient of a major award, and must have made an impact on the sport. The new 15 was then revealed during the league's Fab at 40 celebration. In the illustrious list were former 2-time PBA MVPs Willie Miller, Danny Ildefonso, and James Yap. Former PBA MVPs Asi Taulava, Eric Menk, Jimmy Alapag, Kelly Williams, JJ Helterbrand, Mark Agiwa, and Arwin Santos. Gilas Filipinas mainstays Mark Pingris and Jason Castro, and retired players Chito Loizaga, Marlo Aquino, and Kirby Raimundo.
I would think Danny Ildefonso was actually the biggest name added here, being a 2-time MVP, along with James Yap. Probably the 2 most deserving to be part of that next list among the players mentioned in the next 15. Those 2 really had an impact on the game. Danny Ildefonso was probably the best big man of his generation, and James Yap revolutionized shooting in his prime.
Compared to the PBA's first 25, which was composed mostly of all Filipino greats, the new 15 included a number of Filipino-American players. Their inclusion serves as a testament to their impact and contribution to Philippine basketball.
I think it's all about the timing, because after the first 25 greatest PBA players, dun biglang dumating yung mga Phil foreigners. Asi Taulava, of course, one of them. And they really changed the game. The Philippine brand of basketball had to evolve because of the arrival of the Filipino foreigners. And kaya naman sila napasok dito is the PBA is just acknowledging also yung kanilang mga nadagdag, kanilang mga natulong sa liga. Si Taulava, Eric Menk, Jimmy Alapag, Mark Agiwa, and JJ Helterbrand, Kelly Williams, despite the fact that they're field foreigners, they were legitimate MVPs of the league and they deserve to be on that list.
The new 15 list, however, had some, let's say, problems. What was supposed to be an occasion to honor Philippine basketball's best instead drew flack, raised eyebrows, and ignited controversy. Some questioned its timing and the omission of supposedly more deserving names.
I didn't see the logic of naming an extra 15 players into the list. Parang pinilit na lang. Why? I could surmise a lot of reasons. Pero siguro one of the things is that it was during Commissioner Chito Salud's time. And I believe he felt obligated that he, before he leaves the Commissioner's office, that he comes up with his own list of 15 players to be added into the list.
Well, you know, the new 15, I'm sure there was a process that went through it, but it's like the 10-point must system in boxing. It's something that you really can't explain, but I'm sure there was a lot of thought that went into it. I mean, if you look at the NBA's 50 greatest players, a lot of people were surprised that Shaquille O'Neal, entering his 5th year in the league, was already included in the 50 greatest.
Basketball historian Jay Mercado was one of the vocal critics of the PBA's new 15. At the crux of his protest was the subjective nature of the selection process and the inclusion of active players. It even left out retired players who should have been in the first 25 list.
Let's put it this way, no? Those who were named in the next 15 No, we're all great players themselves, no. But you have to understand that there are a lot of names out there, no, that can be selected from. It just so happened na itong 15 were selected, 10 of which rather were because of the default criteria. All of them won MVP awards. So that left with 5 players. Okay? Yung 5 players na yon na hindi MVP winners, no, doon medyo nagkaroon ng controversy, I believe.
Mercado also argues that having won an MVP award doesn't necessarily equate to greatness. After all, one can have a good conference, but who knows about the rest of his career? What if that one MVP trophy was really just a fluke? Unlike retired players whose careers we could appraise from beginning, middle to end, your stories are narratives already frozen in stone.
I guess from the get-go, I do not believe in the principle of having an MVP winner getting an automatic slot in the list. In my opinion, mali na siya from the first 25 pa lang. Why? Because a player can have one great year, and that could be his MVP year, but the rest were just average years. If you include active players in the list already, what will happen is that yung mga deserving players of the past, lulubog yan sa ilalim.
It is true that winning a trophy may be at the heart of an athlete's career, but for sportscaster Noel Zarate, greatness could be defined as the player's contribution and impact on the league.
If you go back to the original 25, actually, there were also a few non-MVPs on that list, namely Jojo Lastimosa, you had Samboy Lim, Hector Calma, Jericho Diniera, Ronnie Magsanok. They all made the list. They were non-MVPs. And again, it's probably the impact that they had on the league. I would think Jericho Diniera is one of the best big men of at least his generation. And he was called the defense minister for a reason. Same thing with Ronnie Magsanok earning the title of the point laureate. Samboy Lim, of course, the Skywalker. I mean, these people had a big influence on the generation that they represented. For the next 15, I would think guys like Kirby Raimundo, Chito Loizaga, personified defense, and Mark Pingris, Jason Castro, these are non-MVPs as well that have made it to the list. But again, it is their influence on this generation. So I think there's some merit in including them in the final 15.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. I mean, Filipinas Live.
Di mo, kumukuha siya ng offensive rebound, hindi siya nakaagaw ng tira, ang gandang kakampi, ang sarap na kampi. Yung energy level niya napakataas all the time when he's on that basketball court. And because of that, kita mo naman 19 points and then 58% from the field. So talagang umangat yung kanyang laro in that game. 12 rebounds as compared to 7.3 in his first 6 games. Assist, the same para kay Kai Balugay.
Ang isa pa sa mga revelation para dito kina Coach Willie Wilson this season ay itong si Richie Rivero. Shaky yung kanyang pinakita nung nakaraan, pero this season, especially the last maybe 4 or 5 games, solid na.
I really think komportable si Richie ngayon dun sa posisyon niya at dun sa kanyang coaching staff. Yung expectation sa kanya kung anong gagawin niya on the court, they expect him to score, and he's been scoring. Para dito sa Phoenix, alam niya na kung kailan siya papasok in the basketball court. Tingnan mo against Terra Firma, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 6 of 13 from the field. When you have that field goal percentage para kay Richie Rivero, you know it's a good day.
Etong Barangay Ginebra man, on the other hand, 2-4 nga ang kanilang record. Yung 2 wins nila napakalaki 15-point win versus TNT and then a 104-74 win against NLEX. Pero pag natatalo sila, masakit.
Masakit din. Nakita mo naman, tinalo sila ng Converge by 10 points. You look at the field goals, 52% para sa Converge. Napakataas niyan because Ginebra is a team that really relies on their defense and they allowed 52% from the field. Tingnan mo yung rebounding din. They got out-rebounded by a lot. 18 rebounds. And then yung points in the paint, They allowed 58 points in the paint. Alam natin malaki itong Converge, but you cannot just let them get away with that. Yung fast break points pa. Nashutan ka na sa loob, na fast breakan ka pa for Barangay Ginebra.
That game was actually tied at the end of 3. Pero natodo nga natin sila pagdating ng fourth quarter. Ang maganda lang para sa Barangay Ginebra, etong isang main man nila si Stephen Holt had a conference best performance there.
Well, Stephen Holt, because of the departure of a number of players, we keep mentioning that needing to step up. And I'm not talking about yung puntos, which he did in the previous game. You can see 24 points, 12 points in the fourth quarter, 5 assists, 9 or 15 from the field. Confidence highs para sa kanya. Pero yung step up in terms of the leadership role, yun ang nakikita ko talagang nagkukulang para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Ang isang gustong magpuno rin naman yan, yung kanilang point guard, sophomore RJ Abarientos. 24 rin ang kanyang binuhos.
RJ Abarientos, you know, you're just wanting him to play consistent basketball. Nakikita natin he has games that it's big, that he scores a lot. Pero yung consistency, not just of him, pero pati yung mga kakampi niya. Again, because we said that this is a very different Barangay Ginebra team this conference because of the different lineup already for them. Meron siyang 4-point game, then meron siyang 24-point game. Masyadong malaki yung disparity niyan for Coach Tim. Alam naman natin, he will put RJ Abarientos inside, pero yung feel of the game, understanding kung kailan siya pupuntos, kailan siya naghahanap ng tira, ano yung klaseng tirang ibibigay sa kanya, yun ang makikita mo talagang adjustment na kailangan ni RJ.
At para makumpleto ang ating trio ngayong linggo, isali na natin sa ating kwentuhan si Miss Ella Gomez.
Magu and Dom, according to Coach Richard Del Rosario, ang nangyari daw sa kanilang game against Converge was a matter of questionable decisions, lalo na sa fourth quarter. Emphasis sa kanilang shot selection, their assists were down, and they were basically playing catch-up raw. Malaking point of concern din sa kanila ang defense that the team showed prior to that game kasi they were able to limit their opponents to just having around 80 points, but they gave 106 points to Converge. Malaking discrepancy raw ito as Coach Chard pointed out, and they need to tighten their defense today. Lalo na, they are treating this game as a game that is a playoff game na raw because they have their backs against the wall sa team standings. Dagdag pa ni Coach that they told their players it's okay to feel disappointed after a loss but never discouraged and use it as motivation today. Balik muna sa inyo.
Second game. It's time to meet the starting lineups of the protagonists. First, from your Phoenix Fuel Masters. Starting at guard, playing in his 4th season in the PBA, from San Fernando, La Union, number 19, Tyler Teo. Also at guard is a member of the PBA Press Score All-Rookie team for the PBA Season 48 from La Union, number 20, Kenneth Tuppin. At center is the runner-up for Rookie of the Year's honor last season from Ilocos Norte, number 1, Kai Balungay. At forward from San Luis, Pampanga, number 26, Brian Santos. And also at forward is a mythical second team member 2 seasons ago from Pangasinan, number 3, Jason Perkins. Head coach of the Fuel Masters is Willie Wilson. And now let's meet the starters for your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Starting at center is an 8-time champion from Sasmuan, Pampanga, number 25, Japet Aguilar. At forward is a 4-time All-Star from Cagayan Valley, number 1, Troy Rosario. At forward is the number 1 overall pick in the PBA 48th season draft from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 14, Stephen Holt. At guard from Las Piñas City, number 2, Jeremiah Gray. And also at guard is a 2-time Finals MVP from Davao del Sur, number 9, Scotty Thompson. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cone. Game officials are Bing Oliva, Mike Flordeliza, Jeff Tantay, and James Paez.
Bing Oliva, Mike Flordeliza, Jeff Tantay, and James Paez. Ito na po ang main event of the week. Isang matinding bakbakan sa Espanya. Ang nakahain para sa ating lahat. Barangay Ginebra at Phoenix naghahanap ng kanilang ikatlong panalo dito sa Philippine Cup sa 50th season ng ating PBA on RPTV. Ball is up and in play. It's going to be the red shirt sa Barangay Ginebra, of Phoenix rather, with first possession.
Maguna, alam mo yung sinabi ni Ella kanina, yung questionable decisions. Alam mo, ano yan, very concerning yan for Barangay Ginebra because you're a team that has a lot of experience na panalo ka na ng kampiyonato and you want your players to be able to make good decisions, especially in the end game. Kung kailangan nila ng tulong, Ella, dapat tanong nila si Magu, who's been making questionable decisions all throughout his life.
Ang questionable decision, yung pagtabihin na naman tayo dito eh. si Derek Jules siguro sasabit dun.
Hindi, pero diba, ang laking ano yan that is, kumbaga kung marinig mo yan dun sa coach mo, talagang kinakailangan maintindihan mo saan nanggagaling yon. And for sure, pinag-usapan nila yan, pinakita nila yan sa video, kung ano yung ibig nilang sabihin dun sa questionable decisions.
Yung isa pang punto nila, yung rebounding, yun yung kinikwento mo na kanina, naka-offensive rebound dito si Japet and Barangay Ginebra will be first to the board.
Well, especially against a team like Phoenix. Alam natin na Phoenix is a younger team, is a team that likes to play with a lot of intensity. Undersized yung Jason Perkins, but this guy gets it done.
Brian Santos, nothing but there, but Kai Barangay is there to clean it up.
That's what, kung ikaw ang bumabantay kay Kai Barangay or malapit ka sa kanya, you have to put a body on him because he's gonna go for every single offensive rebound.
Thompson, working against Stuffin, to the baseline, nagtinikling, nabitawan nga lang. Ni Holt, eto na si Tyler. Ganda nung gamit ng balikat para mailayo si Gray.
Hindi, kasi alam niyang mataas tumalon itong si Jeremiah Gray, diba? So kinakailangan mo talaga sandalan para hindi makabuelo.
Rosario. In attack mode, gives it to Scotty. Corner 3, paborito ni Thompson yun.
At ang maganda dito sa evolution talaga ng laro ni Scotty Thompson, hindi siya nagdadalawang isip pag nalilibre siya doon sa 3-point area.
Thompson last game had a solid performance, 10, 6, and 8. Ang problema, may 6 na turnover din si Scotty doon.
Hindi yung sinasabi natin. Yun ang nakita natin again this conference. Bumabalik si Scotty doon sa point guard position. And that's really something that is hindi natural sa kanya. So kinakailangan ulit niyang makuha yung position na yun.
6-5 is the score. Phoenix by 1. Scotty, iiwan sana kay Troy. Play broken up. Shot clock at 4. Jeremiah from straight away will miss, but Holt keeps it on that side of the floor. Steven. Naipit sa baseline. Lalabas kay Jumps. Mid-range J. Di umubra. Tough it para sa board.
Oh, they talked about it. Na they're treating this game like a playoff game. Dahil napakalaking bagay nitong third win for both teams because that will put them into the top 8.
Balungay. Airball. Like Dom mentioned earlier, 5 game na lang ang Ginebra, 4 na lang pagkatapos nito. They've got Blackwater, Terra Firma, Rainer Shine, and Titan remaining on their schedule.
So kung mapanalo nila yung 4 na yun, di ba? Ilan ang magiging team standing nila?
Magsisik sila.
Oo.
Ayun ang kinakailangan doon. Sa kabila naman, Phoenix, 3 na lang ang natitira after tonight. They'll have Blackwater, Meralco, and Titan up ahead pagkatapos ng FIBA break. Ito naman ang ating 3-point shot na hatid sa atin ng Arena Plus Sportsbook.
So if you look at Barangay Ginebra, 2-4 right now, 5 games including this one. Best record they can get is 7 wins. 7-4 if they win it all.
That might not even get you to the twice to beat.
Correct.
Pero at least top 8. Grabe kasi mga nasa ibabaw ngayon. After that win by NLEX, tabla sila sa ibabaw ng Rainer Shine. 6-2 ang kartada. And then you've got a bunch of teams tied for third. 5-2 record ng San Miguel, ang TNT, at ang Converge at Magnolia.
Yung San Miguel started out the conference 0-2 and then tuloy-tuloy itong San Miguel Beermen.
You know what the most impressive thing about that is para sa San Miguel? 5 dikit na panalo. 5 magkakaibang best player of the game.
Oo. And doon naman makikita how deep that team is. And alam naman natin galing din sa kampiyonato itong San Miguel.
8-5 is the score at our game at hand. Rosario from the corner will tie it up.
2 3-point shots already.
Then long to lang daw.
Long to lang yun, ha?
Oh, long to lang pala. So lamang pa rin ang Phoenix. Tio. Bebuelo kontra Kiscari. Found the opening. Long 2 is good.
8 points for Tyler Tio. 8 of 10 ng Phoenix.
Sa mga nalilito, ba 3 linya natin ngayon, ha? Nasa loob tayo ng UST, James. So may College 3, may PBA 3, at may PBA 4. Diyan tayo sa dalawang puti na mas malayo. Hindi dun sa
Doon sa pinakamalayo.
Jeremiah Gray lights it up with a 3. Ayun, nakuha na natin yung deadlock natin.
First deadlock of the game. And, you know, you can see both teams. This is like, sinabi ko na, di ba? Last game, before this 2-week break, babalik ulit tayo sa Disyembre. The teams really will benefit from that 2-week break, especially a team that is struggling to be able to, yung mga nagkaka-injuries, to be able to get healthy.
Masakit dyan pag ikaw yung umuwing luhaan ngayong gabi. 2 linggo mo mahigit iisipin yung talo na to, di ba? As Scotty Thompson gives Ginebra the lead. Take another look at what the white shirts have been doing. Scotty right down the gut of the D. Lamang ng 2 ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
Okay, hey, Tyler, here. Okay, we got Ty. Sorry. Ryan, Ty, you're here. KT, Richie. Reverse. Screen away. Get it here. Wait, one play. We're getting it to Ryan here. I need to see a player. Okay.
Nagbabalik ang 50th season ng PBA. Para sa Phoenix, according to Coach Willie Wilson, their spirits are good coming from a win and they want to use this momentum to start a winning streak. Dagdag pa ni Coach na they are starting to know their identity already and they've improved a lot. And as for him, he allows them to play their game and not be a dictator raw kuno. And ang hinihingi niya lang is to move fast, to move the ball around, defend your man, and a reminder to everyone na the less help you need and we give you, the better. Because everyone needs to step up. And today is a great test for them in facing the hardware of Ginebra. Coach emphasized they need to up their defense. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat po, Miss Ella. Sang-ayon ka po ba doon, Sir Dong?
Sang-ayon po, Mr. Marjon.
Etong Phoenix, coming off that win against Terra Firma. Pero earlier in the season, in this tournament, may nasungkit na silang malaking isda. San Miguel ang pinataop nila, 109-103. Yun yung kanilang unang panalo. So they're 2-5 coming into this Sunday inside the QPAB in USD. Barangay will power up.
Just moves so well without that basketball. Pumupunta sa open spot, nakakakuha ng puntos. 8 rebounds for Barangay Ginebra in the first 6 minutes of this quarter. Only 5 for Phoenix.
Sa pool, sa muka. Rosario and Rivero, hand-to-hand combat sa pwestuhan. Dumulas yung pagkakatulak ni Troy. Sa pool tuloy sa panga si Rivero. He was going for the chest. Pero dumulas.
May pawis eh.
Dumulas eh. Ito.
Offensive foul.
Parang yung mga ganun yung gusto mong gawin kay Jack Sulit eh. Uy!
Ako o ikaw?
Pumasok! Pumasok!
Eh, kita mo naman because he took 1 for the team dun sa kabila. Di naka 2 points.
In basketball God, smiling upon him there. Smiling upon him.
Rewarding him.
Thompson in attack mode. Uy! Iniwanan si Scotty. Could not make them pay though. Brian Santos para sa board. Ito na si Tyler Teo. Barangay on his left. Santos top Ricky. They swing over to Kenneth Tuffin. Teo, pick and roll action. To the left side he goes. They swing back. Tuffin. Tuffin. Andito pala si Jat. Hindi magagalit sa atin. Nasa PBA.
Hindi ka narinig eh.
Ito yung counted bigla para kay Richie. Dalawa sila ni Holt doon na nakatapik.
I really like itong si Evanelli coming off the bench para dito sa Phoenix. Nag-iiba bigla yung tempo ng ball game.
14-12. Phoenix by 2. Wala na 5 minuto na titira sa quarter number 1. Gray. Hinihiling ni Scotty, kinaldag daw yung board. Baka may goaltending doon.
His first foul, one Phoenix.
Nelly, kapapasok lang, whistled for the foul. Ito doon,
Shooting to BRGY.
might have a case.
Yep.
Nope, referee's giving them 2 shots. Ito ang tanong doon. Ay, tapos yung una. Pero dumaplis naman. Humihiling sila Coach Chart ng review kung goal 10. Pero 2 free throws na yung binigay. Paano yun?
No. Dapat stinap muna di ba? But well, again, you can never call a perfect game. So referees will miss some calls. And that's just the way it is. It's all about the adjustment dun sa mga calls that are made.
14-13 is the score. Phoenix by 1. Matthew Daves pinasok na dito. Kasabay nga ni Evan Nelly. Barangay off the dribble. Holt with a board. Had 12 of those last time. Power rebound yun on top of Tuffin.
His first foul, 2 Phoenix.
Double W on your screens. Coach Willie Wilson. Coach Jamike there as consultant, of course. Helping him out.
Nagpalitan sila di ba, ng position in essence. Well, sometimes you need that change, not just for the coach, but even the players.
Japet kicks. It is Gray who looks to stay patient here. Nelly bantay niya. He goes cross-court to Scotty. Scotty inside. Didiin. Lalabas pa lang ulit. Holt to the left. No go. Barangay hands it off to Nelly on the run. Evan. Iniwan kay Tuffin. Pinagsak pa sana kay Barangay. Merong foul. Mukhang si Tuffin ang offensive.
2 fouls for him. A little bit too aggressive. Even yung pagkuha niya ng offensive rebound kanina. Wala siya sa posisyon. So, because of that, forcing Coach Willie Wilson to take him out and bring in Kwekotay.
Tagal siyang inabangan ni Scotty doon. At ayan na nga, si Kwekotay pinasok na ng Phoenix. This game might just make or break your campaign. 2-4 yung Ginebra, 2-5 yung Phoenix. Napaka-importante ng magiging implication ng resulta nito.
Especially for Phoenix. Kung matalo sila ngayon, 5 games na lang ang pwede nilang best record na mangyari sa kanila.
Yan ang problema mo. 6 na team na may 5 or more wins. 2 may 6. 4 mayroong 5. So talagang maghahabol ka na lang talaga.
Meron papasok ng quotient Para, from where we are now.
It will come. It might just come to play. More than
likely.
More than likely. It'll come to play. And wala nga kasing playoff for number 8.
Yes.
Pati yung number 4, yung quotient dyan. Walang playoff for 4. Yung 4 twice to beat, yung 5 twice to beat. Napakabigat nun. Speaking of mabigat, Scotty Thompson with a tough turnaround.
Well, Scotty Thompson, we know that he's an MVP in this league. But bumibigat pa yung laro niya dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Yung galing niya, yung naipapakita niya. Alam naman natin that his numbers are there, solid. Points, rebounds, assists, steals. But now even yung leadership role that he needs to embrace. Right? Ang laking bagay nun Because, if you look at Barangay Ginebra, who is really that vocal leader? Meron silang mga leaders that lead by example. But yung vocal leaders, I feel that that's who they're trying to figure out kung sino ba yun.
Thompson to Rosario, knockout play. Tatlong abante ng Ginebra, 17-14. Parang napanood ko sa Warriors kahapon yun. Papunta kay Draymond ng last 2 minutes. May knockout play na ganun. Tinakboard din ni Draymond.
Ako may tanong ako sa'yo. Saan pupunta si Steph?
May sarili niya. Tatayo niya yung sarili niyang brand.
Sapatos?
Kanya naman lahat ng rights. Yun yung maganda sa deal. Malas naman dito ng Phoenix.
Lahat inaabangan kung anong suot niya di ba? That first game.
Actually, 3. Nagsuot ng Kobe's nung warm-up and then 2 Curry during the game. Timeout muna tayo. With Ginebra up by 3. Just over 3 remaining in the first. Back with us inside the QPAV at the USD campus dito sa Espanya, Maynila. Kung saan sisilipin nga natin yung pinagkikwentuhan nating previous performance ng ating former MVP na si Scotty Thompson.
Oh, you look at Scotty Thompson. Like we said, bumibigat ng bumibigat yung hinihingi sa kanya ng kanyang koponan. Scoring, rebounding, assisting, leadership. And you know, andyan, they wanted to be just sooner. In that previous game, 10 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, pero 6 na turnover like you mentioned. Yun yung mga decision-making for sure na pinapoint out ng coaching staff to be able to help him, you know, na mabawasan yan. You only want maybe 2 turnovers a ball game, maximum 3.
Hindi naman pwedeng wala kasi.
Oo.
Ikaw nag-handle ng bola, napakabigat masyado ng responsibilidad. Right now, Scotty's got 7 points tonight. Merong isang rebound at 2 assist and a steal. At ang pinakamaganda, wala pang turnover para kay Thompson. RJ off the bench is clipped by Nelly.
Foul on 10 of Nelly. The second foul.
Alam ko, hihingi si Evan ng review. Pero nung tumitingin siya si Coach Willie biglang tumingin sa bench.
Barrientos takes care of the first, coming off that 24-point performance like we talked about. Pero yun nga, no? Before nung 24, 4. So, hindi
Layo
ubre.
eh.
Hindi ubre. 20-point difference. No?
Yung kailangan talaga yung consistency.
R.R. Garcia pumasok sa ating laro for the first time. RJ makes it a 5-point lead now para dito sa Ginebra. That's a 7-0 run. Rivero with some daylight. 3 ball is good.
Just a well-executed play right there. Getting Richie Rivero open for that 3-point shot.
He is a 30% shooter from that distance this Philippine Cup. Binabangan niya sa dalawang inahabol ng Phoenix. RJ off the glass.
I really feel pagdating nitong second group, you know, they rely heavily on the scoring of RJ Abarientos.
RJ's got David Torres with him, as well as starters in Rosario and Thompson. Abarientos whistled for the foul as he take another look at that triple from Richie from moments ago. Cuecote has Garcia, Daves, Rivero, and Perkins with him. Down the middle, untouched is Matthew Daves.
Garcia with another assist right there.
7-2 counter, 5-2 counter by Phoenix here. Abarientos looking at Thompson, no line of sight. He takes it himself, doesn't work. May kumapit kay Perk.
It looks like it's Torres.
Kita natin hindi makatalon si Perkins.
Usual foul on number 29, Robert Torres. His first foul, the first team foul of Ginebra on the Phoenix.
So both teams will now be in the penalty for the final minute and 50 ng ating opening quarter. Garcia to Perk. Dave's battling for it, but Torres tapped it over papunta dito kay Scotty. Thompson on the move, leaves it. Torres thought about it. Gives it up to RJ. Ginebra will reset. 10 seconds to shoot. David. Inside to Scotty. 5 to shoot. RJ, quick trigger. Bang!
Patience right there dun sa ofensiba nitong Barangay Ginebra. Yun yung sinasabi natin. Pag nandiyan yung RJ Abarientos, you want him to be taking shots.
Garcia got the drop on David. 3 ball ni Richie, hindi mo bra. Perkins between 2 white shirts and ends up with Troy. Abarientos, Bebuelo. Felt the contact, threw it up, gets the basket, because of the foul.
Sinabi ko kanina, nag-iiba yung pace ng laro pag nandiyan yung Evanelli. Pag pumasok yung RJ Abarientos, does the same thing for Barangay Ginebra. He is always ready to shoot. He is aggressive. See that time, nakita din, nauna siya, got that contact. The 2 points and the foul.
Barrientos with a personal 5-0 run here. He's got 9 points in total off the bench.
That's an 8-point lead right now for Barangay Ginebra.
Quick take, quick trigger. Diumubra, David kicks it over to Barrientos on the run. RJ trying to control his aggression, shovels it over to Holt.
Ang bilis no, ng mga pasa niya.
Pag di ka handa, kurbo abutin mo dito. As Japet will attack Perk. Tumama sa kanyang tuhod nung masundutan ni Jason.
Alam mo yung mga pasa ni RJ, nakita mo pinapractice niya talaga even dun sa warm-up. Yung movement of those quick passes.
Takes a lot of work, hindi chamba-chamba yung mga ganyang precision passing niya. 7 to shoot. Rivero calling for it. 4 remaining on the shot clock. Richie puts his head down. Diumubra, enough time for a heave. Holt, binigay pa kay David. Would have counted if it stuck, but that'll do it for the first 12. It is going to be Ginebra taking control here, 27-19. How about RJ Barrientos off the bench?
Oh, RJ Barrientos coming off that bench, coming in 11 points in this first quarter, 2 of 3 from the three-point area, making that 2-point as well, getting the foul, 3 free throws, 3 attempts, 3 made para kay RJ Barrientos. And because of that, merong 8 puntos na kalamangan itong Barangay Ginebra.
11 points in 4 minutes of action. 27-19 is the score. Ginebra by 8.
So they're doing a lot of guard screens, fellas, so you gotta be ready. Huh? You gotta be ready for the jump show and then get into that step position. And then big guy's coming up and they're setting that, he's rolling, so we gotta be ready to drop. We're ready to help you drop, alright?
Nandito nga po tayo sa QPAV Pavilion ng UST. How about the greats that at this university has produced? Household names na, Dominic. All kinds of basketball heroes. Mga hindi malilimutang karera ang pinakita sa Philippine basketball.
Alam mo, ang daming pinaiyak na mga yan. Lalo na kami. 2 beses yun, 1994, 1995. You know, Bal David. Also, I remember him in 1994. Then you see now the evolution. Cyrus Baguio, also such an exciting player. And ang ganda. You know, majority of these guys, you know, making it to the PBA. At hindi just making it to the PBA, but really making a mark in the league.
Oh, speaking of making a mark, Barrientos now with 14.
Well, that's the thing. When you're RJ Barrientos, pag uminit siya, tuloy-tuloy, he's a streaky scorer.
Rivero will hand it off. They go to the corner three-pointer. Tio misses. Kasama ni Rivero Tio, itong sina Perkins, Barangay, and as Barrientos will attack again. Holt will miss. Foul whistled on Sean. Ito yung 3-point shot na naman, Dom, nahatid pa rin sa atin ng Arena Plus Sportsbook. They left him alone.
They left him alone because they don't know what he's going to do. Diba? Nanguhula yung depensa. He's keeping them honest. Whether titira siya. Because he's so quick, he gets that, hindi nga split second na libre. 1 second, ang tagal.
RJ behind the head pass to Japet. Pabiting tira, hindi umubra. Japet pa rin with a cleanup. Gets the basket at tip niya pang foul.
So may punto sa labas from Barrientos, may punto sa loob. Binibigyan niya ngayon. He's feeding now his big man. Nakita niya may advantage si Japet. Japet getting the 2 points and the foul.
Kasama ni Abarientos at Aguilar, itong sina Jason David, Stephen Holt, and Norbert Torres. Japet, the top overall pick back in 2009.
Grabe,
Isa sa
16 years nasa liga.
And hindi lang sa liga, palaging naaasahan ng Gilas Pilipinas. Every time his name is called up, ready to serve. Kahit ilang beses na nagretiro from international play, bumabalik pa rin.
Ay kasi bibihira ka naman makahanap ng 6'9", even at his age, that can do the things that he does still on the court.
Richie! Pajolins, di mo bra. Abarientos sa kabila.
Minsan magtataka ka talaga kung paano nakakalusot si Richie eh.
RJ, to the corner he goes. Blocking foul whistle there on Rivero.
Blocking foul, number 25, Richie Rivero. Substitution, RJ Azul for Richie Rivero.
Perimeter points in the first quarter, Magu. 15 of the 27 points coming from the perimeter.
Stepping yata si RJ yung huling tira. No? 2 points lang in-reddit eh. So he's got 13 points right now. Tama, Roy? 13 lang yung total niya dito eh. Kanina 11 yan at the end of
It's a big start of the second quarter. No? Tira na
Japet! Galit na galit!
This is so nice to see Japet Aguilar still doing what he does. Kita mo, hiningi yung alley-oop. Yan yung mga may karapatan humingi ng alley-oop.
Tama naman!
Hindi ka pareho nung iba kong kakilala humihingi ng alley-oop.
Great puts it up. Power rebound para dito kay Perk. Tumatakbo ang Phoenix. Down by 13 sila. Manganti, Bebuelo. Bibigay kay Tio. RJ Azul now part of the 5 para sa Phoenix. They're gonna need a sniping. They go to Barangay. Back to RJ. 3 ball. Di Mubra.
Seems like you rushed that a little bit.
Kasi natapik eh. Natapik yung pasa. Abarientos. Misdirection play. No looks into the corner. Great!
Abarientos is scoring, but at the same time also giving up those assist passes.
He has taken over this game, Dominic.
Ilang assist na itong si RJ Abarientos? Yan ang tanong.
Sangkatutan. Una pa lang. Bakit una lang yun? Oh! This is single-handedly changing the game. Not just with points, but with passes and fancy passes at that. As you take another look at that power throwdown by Aguilar.
Ayun yung assist.
Parang mas marami sa isa.
Oo nga eh.
Holt.
Alam mo kung bakit? Because he's got a hand in the plays that they've scored. Whether nag-dribble pa ng isa or hindi mabigyan ng assist. Because he's the one orchestrating. He's orchestrating so well. Ang pakiramdam mo, mas madaming assist niya.
Cool on the floor. Bumukol kagad ng tres. Nagminti si Ralph. 16 na ang abante rito ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Manganti trying to make it happen. Goes to Perk. Tahimik pa. Ang not so hefty lefty natin dito. RJ, flyby. Masikip pa rin yung depensa ng Ginebra. Nagawa ng paraan ni Barangay.
Ibigyan mo lang ng bola sa loob, 8 to 10 feet. And he's able to elevate over most of the big men because he's so athletic.
That's 8 points in the game para kay Kai. But they're gonna need some stops. Cool. Bibigyan kay Japs, mid-range, on top of Tio. No. Barangay with a rebound. Could be rebound number 5 for Kai. Oh. Kita na natin behind yung pasa, no? Perkins will pick it up para dito sa half court ang inbound.
Backcourt violation.
Layo mo naman ng konti sa akin, diba? Dito, sideline.
14 seconds on the shot. Substitution, Bricks Cabanal for Sean Manganti.
Coach Willie trying to find that combination na makikipagsabayan dito sa Ginebra. 3 big siya ngayon in Barangay, Caperal, and Perkins.
The question is, who's going to play the 3 spot?
Japet will serve it. They go to Scotty. All eyes were on Holt. Cool 3 to shoot. Gray for 4. No.
Dun sa defensive assignments, nakita natin, si Perkins ang kumukuha dun sa pinakamabilis.
Perkins still scoreless though. 0 for 3 from the field. He's going to have to start putting in some points here, Dom.
Well, he is the leading scorer of the team.
He scored in double digits every single game so far para dito sa Phoenix. The only guy on that lineup to do so. Pero so far, shutdown nga siya ng front line ng Ginebra. Now who's gonna take on him? Jacket pa rin ang bantay, ano? Hayaan nila si Ku kay Caperal. Barangay's got Holt on him, but look at Stephen deny. Kai. Tio for 3. In and out. Jacket para sa rebound.
Tsaka si Jason Perkins, 3 pa lang ang attempt.
Ku thought about it, drives closer, kicks it over. Less than 7 remaining sa ating first half. Dalawang koponan na hinahanap ang kanilang ikatlong panalo pa lamang dito sa ating Philippine Cup. Maya starting to feel it.
He's got 9 points in the game. They're really hoping that yung transition or yung evolution ni Jeremiah Gray to be like the Jamie Malonzo, they're hoping that it's quicker. Alam naman natin, iba yung laro nila. They're both very athletic, they're quick. But Malonzo, you know, did a lot of the other things. Alam naman natin, smooth and silky itong si Jeremiah Gray. Malonzo would play the big man position as well because he would be able to get those rebounds and defend bigger players.
Matamis na 16 pa rin ang abante rito ng Barangay Ginebra. Dadagdagan ni Scotty. And Coach Willie has seen enough. Scotty Thompson now with 9 points on this Sunday evening. And he just got around Caperal that time to push that lead to 18.
On this side, get it into him. All right, no, not pumping. Give it here. You gotta dive, Prince. You gotta dive here. You gotta dive, and then we get a pin down here. We go big to big. While that's happening, face up, be a threat. Face up, be a threat. You want to be on this side or this side? It's up to you. All right, we're still on triggers. Hey, we're getting stopped off that. Getting stopped with that.
Patuloy ang ating pagtutok sa ating PBA Sunday dito sa loob ng Universidad ng Santo Tomas. Tignan mo naman, 1993 UST sweep team. Ito yung koponan na hindi na dumaan sa Final Four ng UEP dahil pinanalo nila every single game in the elims. Champion na sila. Kaya si Dominic Uy nagdesisyon. Doon siya sa Lasal dahil ayaw niya makakampi tumato. Gusto niya talunin. 94 naglasal si Dom. Anyari?
Anyari, hindi naman nila ako nakuha eh.
Nakita may lineup na yun. Para makukunin, no? Sa pinaka-solid na koponan na nakita natin.
3-peat sila no, 93, 94, 95.
Sino yung tinalo ng 94, 95?
Kami. Lasal. Dali, tayo yun eh. Taga-Lasal ka din eh.
Taga-palakpak lang ako. Ano ka ba naman? Pumapalakpak naman. Support naman ako. Pumapalakpak naman ako. Pero that was
solid yun.
That was
1993
just
team.
a ridiculously good team. Ano?
And a number of them still doing their thing here in the PBA. You know, coaching staff, Coach Sean Nakkinsen with the NLEX Road Warriors won their game earlier. And alam naman natin, the other guys there, Edmond Reyes, Chris Cantonhos, Dennis Espino, Mal David.
Espino, isa sa mga prominenteng 4 sa kasaysayan ng Philippine basketball.
Kapitan Udoy Belmonte, also a pilot.
Piloto ba? 41-25 is the score. Ginebra by 16. Jump between Ku and Tio.
Magu dito sa second quarter. Panaka-naka yung scoring ng Phoenix. Only 6 points in the first 6.5 minutes here of the second quarter.
Tio will win the tap. Naisahan niya doon si Ralph Ku. Let's see if they can capitalize, down by 16. They dump it into Kai, who kicks it back out. RJ, nothing but air. Caperal saves it. Tio will keep it in play. Perkins trying to go to work. Jumper's good!
I like how hindi niya minadali yung tirang yun. Sinukat niya yung depensa nitong si Japet Aguilar na nasa harap niya.
(41-27). Merong sipa. Kaya shot clock is reset to 14. Ito yung binabanggit ni Tom. Alam niya si Japet yan. Kailangan sukatin mo. Saan ba yun? Nasa backheel na ba bago mo tirahan?
Umatras ng konti di ba? Kita mo hindi ganun kabilis.
Aabutin ka pag hindi mo tinansya
Parang nakita kong reel kanina dito kay Steph Curry nung inaabangan siya ni Wembanyama di ba?
Nakita mo tinitigan lang niya.
Tinitignan na talaga kung nasaan kasi alam niya kung gaano kahaba
Tapos, pag bitaw ng tira, hindi na tinignan na naman yung bola. Tinignan lang niya si Wemby the whole time. Di ba? Solid.
Pero ganda rin yung ginawa ni Wembanyama kay Draymond Green.
Knockout naman. Pero grabe yun.
Di ba?
Grabe yun.
I like the fight of the young guy. Yeah, right?
RJ knocks in a 3. Young guy daw. Sabi ni RJ, ako ba?
Hindi.
But RJ, after 2 misses, knocks that 3 down. Baba sa 11 ang abante ng Ginebra. Nagigising ng Phoenix. Last 5 coming the last minute. Sabi mo nga, 6 na puntos ang in-score. First 6 minutes, meron pang turnover si Scotty. Natapak sa sideline. And you can hear Coach Tim in the background trying to refocus his squad. Dahil ito na, nangangalampag na ang Phoenix. Tuffin coming back for Barangay. Si Nelly nagbalik din.
Ang dami niya kasi nakuha ang foul ng first stint niya Didn't really get into any sort of rhythm.
RJ just hit that 3. Watch out for Azul. Alam naman natin, isa sa mga streakier shooters din natin yan dito sa PBA. They go to RJ. Caperal weaves it. It is Nelly to RJ. They're hunting for it. RJ pulls the trigger. Nailang dito kay Gray.
And now here, Barangay Ginebra, Phoenix trying to make a little bit of a run. I like that they are trying to go and look for the best possible shot.
Scotty losing control. RJ diving for it. Look at the veteran go.
Ayan, sinabi naman ng depensa ng Phoenix, anong best possible shot? Walang shot. Stop kami.
Pero yung recovery ng Ginebra, nakarating dun kay Nelly, forcing him to come up short. Ball stays on that side. And that gives the defense of Ginebra a chance to set up. Rivero nagbabalik para kay Azul. And look at the ovation RJ is getting from the bench. Everybody appreciating the work the veteran has put in. Rivero trying to jump it over to Santos. Richie, 5 to work with. Tuffin deep. Nailang kay Troy.
That defense of Barangay Ginebra, kita mo tatlo yung dumipensa sa kanya doon. Nag-collapse yung depensa.
Gray nagmadali. No problem.
He's got his confidence right now. 11 points for Maya Gray.
13 kay RJ, 11 kay Gray. Si Scotty nagbabadyang mag-double digits din. Nelly sa kabila, katapat niya si RJ. Richie catch and shoot. Triple is good.
In one motion, Richie Rivero knocking down that 3. Nakakadalawang tres na siya. He's got 8 points in the game.
2.5 minuto natitira sa ating ikalawang yugto. 10 ang abante ng mga nakaputi. It is Gray working against Tuffin. Pulls up right on top of him. Ginawa nga sintahan si Kenneth.
Oh, he's feeling it. You can see that. Doesn't matter kung sino yung nasa harapan niya because he's so athletic, kaya niyang tirahan kahit sino eh.
Speaking of athleticism, yun ang pinakita ni Nelly. Nakita niya ang tutulong last line si RJ. Yaka.
Oh, miscommunication in the defensive end that time for Barangay Ginebra, forcing Coach Tim to call a timeout even if they're still up by 10.
Be called! You can't assume everybody knows what's going on! We're letting the team get back in it! Alright? Come on now, let's be tougher! Final! No, the two pass goes! So as soon as you make a pass, they jump in the zone, they'll chase you, and then they'll go back in the zone! Don't be afraid to step up, Troy, and get a screen! Alright? Because that's the one that's not switchable! Alright? Panay paalala ni Coach Tim at ni Coach Richard. Una natin nadinig before we got back on air, you cannot let them get back in it.
Tama.
18 na kanina
Oo,
eh.
laki
Diba?
na ng lamang mo eh. And ang sinasabi niya kasi doon, yung the decisions, not just the decisions offensively, pero yung depensa. Di ba yung miscommunication dun sa defense, nakakalibre, nakalayup si Evanelli, yung the smallest guy on the floor. You know, especially na nakaupo yung Japet Aguilar, mas kinakailangan na hindi kayo magkaroon ng breakdown. Well, at least pag nandyan si Japet, pag nag-breakdown, pwede siya tumulong dun eh, di ba?
So pwede lumas line. In-announce na yung 2-minute warning ng ating first half. Abarientos in traffic. Aangulo, natapikan. David trying to bail them out. Di umubra. Caperal para sa rebound. Prince Caperala being effective off the glass. Rivero again. Punches it through.
That's his third three-point shot.
He becomes the first fuel master in double digits. 11 para sa kanya. Sina Tio at Balongay may tig 8 puntos na. Gray again.
See that time, that's not a good shot right there. Ang tagal pa ng shot clock, kaka 3 points lang ng Phoenix. You want to be able to run down that clock a little bit better.
7 ang inahabol ng Phoenix. 11 na natanggal nila sa largest deficit. Caperal thought about it, gives it up. Nelly looking for the opening, 5 to shoot. They go inside the tough pin. No. Last touch si Caperal.
Hindi lang pumasok yun, but that's a really good pass.
Ella, ano balita?
Magoo and Dom, according to Stephen Holt, that 24-point production last game and his career high was him wanting to step up for his teammates. He wants to continue being aggressive offensively. That's something he has been working on raw. Dagdag pa ni Holt na he also wants to continue playing hard, fight through fatigue when he feels it, and it's just a matter of mind over matter for him as he tries to give 100%. Balik muna sa inyo.
Kulang Ella. Sir Dom, always.
Opo, Magoo.
Ay, pero si Scotty nakabaon ng 3 dito to push that lead back up to 10. That'll force a 30-second timeout to be requested by Coach Willie.
Kita mo yun, that time, ang ganda ng ikot ng bola. The recovery of the defense of Phoenix, not able to challenge that shot really hard. So, another 3-point shot for Scotty.
So 30-seconder ang hiningi dito ni Coach Willie. Sayang yung momentum eh, no? Meron na lang 51 seconds na titira sa first half.
Well, 10-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Well, Phoenix making some headway dito sa ating second quarter. And gaya ng sinabi ni Coach Tim kanina, diba? Don't let them get back in it. But Scotty Thompson, hearing that, and now with 12 points in the game, 5 of 7 from the field.
Sama mo pa ng 3 rebound, 3 assist, and a steal.
At ilang turnover?
2 pa lang. Yung isa, natapak lang naman sa linya. Hindi naman sa jump.
Ayun yung sinasabi natin. Defensively, they cannot break down. That was just too easy. Slapped up by Richie Rivero.
Japet back on the floor. Hule from behind. Was that Rivero? It was him,
Yes.
huh? Richie got up there. Richie starting to feel it. He's got RJ in front. Rivero off the twirl. 2 shots coming the way of Richie. Merong dead ball. Alam mo na mangyayari. Alam mo na makikita natin doon.
Now look at that. That little fake. Wide open for Richie Rivero. Yun yung hindi nagustuhan ni Coach Tim. Kasi ang dali di ba? Ang dali niyang naiwanan itong si David. And nobody helping out on Richie Rivero.
13 points in the game na para dito kay Richie Rivero on 5 of 8 shooting. Pasok pa yung unang free throw. Phoenix will have 1 foul to give for the next 16 seconds.
I like what Phoenix is doing. They're communicating with each other. Trying to understand, ano ba depensa natin pagkatapos nitong free throw na to?
Mabasa 6 ang inahabol ng Phoenix. Rivero, ayun na yung foul mula kay Escandor. At kung dati, tignan mo yung mga marka sa ilalim ng pangalang Phoenix. Dati 2 pa dapat yun eh. Pero bago na ngayong season, basta last 2 minutes of any quarter, 1 foul to give them. So now they gotta play it clean. RJ to Japet on the slide. Sinabayan siya ni Santos. Oh, and Japet is hanging on to that left foot, left ankle.
Mukhang may naapakan ng bahagya itong si Japet. That left foot, ayun. Or ito mabagbagsak niya.
Coach Willie challenging that last whistle. Thinking the challenge from Santos was clean.
Alam mo habang inaantay natin yan, ang nakakatuwa yung ginawa niya ng spin to. Pagkatapos But hey, if you're Phoenix, you're only down by 6. You've made really good headway. Kasi alala natin, at the 6-minute mark of this second quarter, lamang ng 18 na yung Barangay Ginebra. They only scored 4 points in the first 6 minutes. And look at them right now. Ever since that time, nakaka-19 points na sila.
Sa kabila naman, 7 points pa lang nadadagdag ng Ginebra sa kanilang total. It was 41-23 at the 6-minute mark of the second.
After the review, there's an illegal contact by Brian Santos on Japet Aguilar. Therefore, the challenge of Phoenix is not successful.
So yun na nga. Nakitaan ng contact. Here it is, Dom.
Ayun. Meron dun sa katawan. The question is naman kasi, is it enough for the referees to call a foul? Yun naman ang challenge.
Ang problema naman, pag challenge mo, is there enough to overturn it? Kailangan overwhelming yung video na hindi tumama. Kasi referees call yung di ba?
Parang overwhelming sentiment. Kapag tinanong, mabait ba si Magu?
Parang mo dito? Oo ka.
I challenge that.
4 seconds na titira. Here comes Nelly in a rush. Head the line. Hindi lang bumaon para kay Evan. So Ginebra will get to salvage an 8-point lead heading into the break D. Pero bago yan, kilalanin natin ang ating babad player of the half. Natin sa atin ng Tipan. Enjoy unforgettable TV babad moments with your family only with Tipan.
Pascal Thompson in this first 24 minutes of action. 12 points, 5 of 7 from the field, getting rebounds, getting assists, leading his team to an 8-point lead. Alam natin kung ang pinaglalaban nila. They're trying to get to win number 3 and get up there in the team standings before we go on a 2-week break.
Nagbabalik ang 50th season ng PBA. Ako nga pala si Ella Gomez, patrolling the sidelines of our game for today. That is between the Barangay Ginebra versus Phoenix, and our halftime score is 42-50 in favor of Ginebra. We have Scotty Thompson leading the way for Ginebra as he is already in double digits. Over on the side of Phoenix naman, it's Richie who is leading Phoenix as he is also on double digits. Maya-maya lamang ay mababalikan natin ang ating laro. Pero bago ang lahat, mga kapatid, nagkaroon po tayo ng tulong mga kapatid, Bayanihan Drive. Donate a pre-loved item, kung saan ang mga players natin ay nag-donate ng kani-kanilang mga pre-loved items. Meron po silang mga jerseys, meron ring trophy, at isa na sa nag-donate ay si June Mar Fajardo, kung saan dinonate niya ang kanyang first ever MVP trophy. At ito nga po, nakapanayam siya ni Apple David. Kaya naman, panoorin natin ang kanilang interview.
Mga kapatid, kasama natin ngayon Junmar Fajardo of San Miguel Beerman. Junmar, kita natin, dala-dala mo itong isa sa iyong MVP trophy. Bakit dala mo siya ngayon sa iyo?
Ito yung ipapa-auction ko para sa mga nasalanta na, ng Bagyong Tino sa Cebu. So, ito yung ipapa-auction. Yung MVP, first MVP ko sa PBA.
So, kita natin itong first MVP trophy mo. Actually, marami rin mga kapwa mo PBA players ang nag-donate ng kanilang mga jersey, sapatos, at lahat ito magiging parte ng tulong mga kapatid live selling event na gaganapin on November 14. Pero alam namin, special sa'yo ito, and siguro hindi naging madaling desisyon. Pero bakit itong first MVP trophy?
Special sa akin yung MVP na to kasi ito yung first MVP ko. Lahat ng pinagdaanan ko, hirap, sakripisyo, pawis, dugo, nandito sa troping to. So, bibigay ko to, i-donate ko to, ipapa-auction ko to. Kasi para sa akin, special yung mga taga Cebu para sa akin. Kasi nga, balik ta rin man ng mundo, proud Cebuano ako. So, ayun, para sa akin, sila yung tunay na MVP. So, sana itong trophy na to mag-symbolize ng unity sa Cebu. So, yun.
And kung sino man yung maswerteng mananalo sa auction for your MVP, ano yung gusto mong maisip niya o maalala niya every time na makikita niya itong MVP trophy mo?
Sa makakakuha nito, hindi lang to basta-basta na trophy. Parte nito ng buhay ko. So, kung sino man makakuha nito, may siya, di siya ng buhay ko. And then, at the same time, yung mga taga Cebu, natutulungan rin niya yung mga taga Cebu, especially yung mga taga Cebu. So, hindi lang to basta-basta na trophy. So,
Final message na lang para sa mga kapwa mo Cebuano and pag-anyaya na rin sa mga kapatid natin na sumali sa auction natin sa tulong mga kapatid live selling na gaganapin this Friday.
Sa mga kababayan natin sa Cebu, magtinabangay lang ta, kibala ko, lisod kayo atong nagiyan karon, kita tanan naapektuhan ta sa kalamidad sa Bagyong Tino, pero ampol ang ta permi, ampol ang ta nunay, malampasan rin na to. Kibala ko, dili na nakasayo ng atong nagiyan, pero kibala ko na malampasan rin na to. Og sa makatong ganahan mo appeal sa auction, appeal mo sa auction, mao na ang atong ipa-auction karon. Pang MVP trophy.
Thank you very much, Junmar. And again, mga kapatid, inaanyayahan namin kayo na mag-participate sa ating tulong mga kapatid live selling. Mangyayari po yan this November 14. Magkita-kita po tayo dyan.
A very special trophy para kay Junmar Fajardo. His first ever MVP trophy na puno nga ng memories. And as of tonight, 85,000 pesos na po ang trophy auction na ito. At mga ka-PBA, still open for bidding po ito. Kaya naman, pwede pa po kayo mag-bid para sa first ever MVP trophy ni Abay. At sa mga gusto pong mag-donate, pwede po yan mga ka-PBA. Kagaya ng ating mga paboritong PBA solid na mga players, pwede rin po kayong makisama sa solid na pagtulong sa mga nasalanta ng bagyo. Kaya naman po pwede nyong i-scan ang QR code na ito or pwede po kayong mag-transfer dito sa mga banks that you can see on screen. Pwede po tayo mag-donate para sa mga nasalanta ng Bagyong Tino at Bagyong Juan. Ngayon naman po mga kapatid, panoorin natin ang top 5 plays.
Nieto. Last shot time here. They pull up for 3. Itong si Torres. Nothing good there, but will he make this? Yes, he will! Nakatatlong buzzer beater shots ang NLEX Road Warriors in the last 2 minutes or so.
Alam mo yung last 2 possessions nitong NLEX, may halo ng swerte din yun.
He was baiting for the foul, but the foul didn't come.
Halalo with a crossover. Twisting shot will go!
The lead is now 1 for TNT.
Kay Nelly. Nelly to Rivero. There's that move again!
When he throws up that ball, talagang kumakagat ang depensa eh.
Tumaan sa pick ni Abay. Wami, Dotroliano for the 4! What guts by Dotroliano!
First the pass of Chongson, just issuing a timely rhythm pass to Don Troliano.
Sign off the pivot, forced to kick it back out. Haba pa naman ang shot clock. Fancy pass, and then the behind the back. Throw down para kay Baltasar.
Kanina ka pa, pasa sa akin. Ako na ba magbibigay sa iyo? Big man. Twin Towers.
Beautiful basketball being played here by Converge as they have taken now a 3-point.
Open si Larry Muyang, hindi naman siya pinahiya ni Larry.
Rosales. Ang ganda na naman ang pasa. Slam dunk for Tautua.
A lot of pinpoint assist passes from both teams, allowing their big man to score. Kanina, Larry Muyang, ngayon naman, slam dunk, courtesy of Mo Tautua. Again, kung ganong kalapit, hindi mo na maihinto si Big Mo.
Gunmar, shooter yung binabantayan. Yan yung magiging resulta. Si Arana, iniwan pa kay Balti for the two-handed throwdown.
And what we're seeing is a lesson on extra passes here done by Converge, giving up a good shot.
Here we go, last shot time. Mendoza fell. Nakuha pa ng Titans. Still a chance. And that's it. Titans getting the last say.
That is going to count,
quarter,
I think. That's going to count as Kate Flores stuffed it in for the turnover.
And Charlie, for the team that's last place in defense, Titan doing a good job of forcing turnovers, getting steals. And what about that release pass? An extra pass, and there's a dunk coming from Kate Flores.
Right at the buzzer.
The clock.
Saktong-sakto yata din eh. Tinan mo. Oh, sabay ilaw. Diba? So, count it.
Just a single three-point shot in 3 seconds quarter.
Eto, libre si Pugoy. Let's see if they'll alter their offense. Back open, Rosser. Slapped it from the baseline.
That time, naghanap sila kung sino malilibre, but there's gotta be good movement, and BGR giving them that movement.
Inside off the pivot, forced to kick it back out. Haba pa naman ang shot clock. Fancy pass, and then the behind the back. Throw down para kay Baltasar.
Kanina ka pa, pasa sa akin. Ako na ba magbibigay sa iyo? Big man. Twin Towers.
Beautiful basketball being played here by Converge as they have taken now a 3-point lead, 45-42.
Titan fighting underneath, looking for some calls. CJ!
Look at his spring. CJ Perez, 26 total points, and is now dunking. So it is official that CJ is also back. After that, the rest of the way, they outscored Magnolia 10-4. That's why they were able to secure a victory.
Okay, natin natin. Yun! Sigurado na! Si Motaw Tua. Palakpakan yung mga teammates niya. 1 out of 2 on dunks.
And 1-4-5. Yan ang total output ng San Miguel. Meron pa tayong over...
After leading by as many as 18 halfway through the second quarter, 8 na lang ang naibaong kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra kontra sa Phoenix sa labanan ng dalawang koponan na gustong masungkit ang kanilang ikatlong panalo dito sa ating Philippine Cup. Kakwentuhan niyo pa rin kami ni Dominic Uy. What a fight back by Phoenix to end that first half.
Well, you like that second quarter para dito sa Phoenix kasi ang laki na nang nilamang sa kanila ng Barangay Ginebra. And then binalikan nila, guys coming off the bench, able to help out at tinulungan sila para makahabol ulit. At the end of the day, 8 points na lang ang kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra. Tingnan mo yung 3-point field goal shooting. Ginebra knocked down those threes in the first quarter. Nung second quarter naman, Phoenix ang nakapagawa niyan. Free throws though, Phoenix fouling, I feel a little bit too much. 6 of 9 lang yan na free throws, pero alam natin, itong Barangay Ginebra likes to go to the line and can knock those down. Ito yung sinasabi natin, bench points. Richie Rivero really is the one that's leading Phoenix in those bench points. Rivero had 10 in the second quarter alone. And then points in the paint, yung sinasabi natin that Ginebra relies on usually, but this conference struggling a little bit there. Lamang ang Phoenix doon.
Tatlong taga Ginebra naka-double digits na, Abarientos and Gray with 13, with Scotty helping him out with a dozen. Sa kabila naman si Rivero, 15 puntos na with Balungga and Tio. On the brink, ang absent yung Perkins.
Well, Jason Perkins, we know, is the leading scorer para dito sa Phoenix, but hasn't been able to score yet. He's attempted 5 times already in this first half, but needing for him to get a little bit more points going in the third and the fourth para magkaroon rin ng ibang look itong Phoenix.
Simula po bukas, FIBA break muna ang ating PBA. We get back in action in Antipolo sa December 5. It's gonna be Converge versus Magnolia and then TNT versus SMB. So may 2-week break para mag-Gilas versus Guam sa Guam and Gilas versus Guam sa Blue Eagle Gym. Yan po mga mangyayari in the next 2 weeks.
Well, you know, it's going to be a long break, but at the same time, hindi naman mawawala ng basketball. At pag makakalaban natin itong si Jericho Cruz because he will be playing for Guam and it's going to be definitely very interesting. It'll be able to give some time for Gilas to prepare and at the same time pagbalik for the teams, for the players that have or will be playing for Gilas na makabalik dun sa kanilang mother teams and also for Coach Tim.
Again, itong dalawang koponan, 2 wins pa lang so far dito sa Philippine Cup ng Season 50. 2-4 ang Ginebra, 2-5 ang Phoenix. Kailangan ng parehong koponan masungkit itong ikatlo bago mag-FIBA break dahil baka mapag-iwanan. As we now take a look at some of the greats from way back in the day. In that picture, Boss Alchua, right in the middle. Bong Ravena, Vic Pablo, Joey Guanyo,
Yes.
mga UAAP legends.
John Cardell, nandun sa may bandang harapan.
Asan ka dyan, Dong?
Wala pa ako niyan.
Wala pa. Ayun si Joey
Wala
G.
pa yan.
Joey Guanyo.
Alam mo ba, naging coach ko ba yan? Si Coach Joey nung high school ako.
Ganon?
Oo.
Ganon katanda na si Joey G?
Parang di ba magka-age kayo?
Uy, naglalaro
Wala ka na sabi. Wala ka pa sabi, no?
Inamin mo na kanina, naglalaro ka, tagapalakpak ako, high school pa.
Wala akong sinabing tagapalakpak ka. Sinabi ko talo tayo.
May utang ka pa sa akin.
Ano?
Ako yung may dala nung banner mo noon, nakalagay, Dominico, yun!
Ikaw pala yung sumisigaw na gano'n. Wow!
Banner pen streamer. Well, balik na nga tayo sa ating bakbakan. Nagbukas na po ang third quarter. Scotty Thompson will open up the scoring with a 3.
Scotty, you can see that he's aggressive right now. Hinahanap niya yung tira niya. Usually, ang default mode ni Scotty Thompson, he will pass. But in today's ball game, he's looking to make those points.
Pero Dom, yung evolving story ng Ginebra na palagi natin binabantayan, pang 9th assist pa lang nila yan.
Yes.
First half, 10-8 10 sa Phoenix, 8 sa Ginebra. Lamang Ginebra na 11, pero hindi pa rin matutuwa yung coaching staff niya na 9 assist pa lang sila.
Exactly.
As you take a look at this 3-point shot natin sa atin ng Arena Plus Sportsbook, yan yung hinahanap natin ball movement na Ginebra na naging patented sa kanila last year.
Oh, number 6 sila ngayon actually in the conference. At 21 assists sa ball game. Pero sanay tayo na number 1 sila dyan, 25, 26 assists.
Kaya naman nakadalawang final sila because of that play. So yun ang isang nagkukulang ngayon as Scotty climbs the ladder for the rebound. Kasama ni Thompson, etong sina Gray, Rosario, Aguilar, and Holt.
That would have been another assist, and you like that because that was an open attempt para kay Jeremiah Gray.
Balungay at the post, kasama niya. Etong sina Tuffin, Santos, Perkins, and Tio. 3-ball di umubra para kay Tuffin, but Santos keeps it on that side.
Just look at that defense of Barangay Ginebra.
They're swarming everything. Ganda ng shift, ano? Kala mo, libre ka na, biglang dumadating.
But even yung pag-delay nila kay Tyler Teo off that pick and roll, di ba? Layo nung he had to really go far out. Credit Troy Rosario for that.
Again, Troy Rosario will feed Aguilar. Japet upset, wanted a foul to go with that bucket. That's 8 points in the game para kay Aguilar.
So it's good to see na hindi naman grabe or anything. Yung parang natapilok siya dun sa isang play na yun.
Oh, late in the second quarter, no? Crashing hard to the floor. Scaring the Ginebra faithful as Perkins goes to work. He's got 6.
I like the quick passes of Phoenix. And that's really the energy that they're trying to have in this conference.
Oh! There's the ball movement. There it is, Lee.
Yan, yung mga ganun, yung mga walang bigla na lang nawawala yung depensa. That's patented Barangay Ginebra offense.
Tio. Dumaan sa pick ni Perk. Perkins wants it. He gets it. He takes it. Jason Perkins back-to-back hits.
Sinasabi mo kanina, absent dun sa scoring. Now they're trying to look for Jason Perkins. He's got 8.
Gray, tinutulak si Tio sa pwestuhan. Nakita nila ito si Thompson. Scotty makes a move. Kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way. Holt will miss. Sa rebound battle, merong foul. Looks like it's gonna go against one of the red shirts.
Ang hirap ng trabaho ni Japet Aguilar. Because he's tall, he's 6'9", and he can jump. Talagang everybody, will try to bump him, try to push him every game in, game out. Yun ang nangyayari pag lumalaban naman siya sa competition internationally. Siya naman yung kinakailangan gumawa ng gano'n. So talagang bugbugan, araw-araw.
Pag ikaw yung tinutulak, Dom, ang bigat sa tuhod at sa paa niya.
Oo,
Ankles mo, tuhod mo. The weight of whoever it is that's trying to box you out.
Parati ka may pasa.
Yung bigat nung bumabox out sa'yo, bubuhatin mo the entire game. As Perkins will miss. Bola tumalbog diretso sa kamay ni Kenneth. Perkins again. This time to Tuffin. Back to Perk. Might have shuffled his feet. Tio will miss. Perkins keeps it there.
Another offensive rebound. Not able to make that stop or complete the stop with Barangay Ginebra.
Phoenix looking for the opening. Tuffin forces it. Perkins ulit! How about that sequence para sa Phoenix? And it got everybody up on their feet. Look at that Phoenix bench.
Oh, they love the effort. Ang hindi naman gusto ng Barangay Ginebra. Yung pinoint out mo nga, it could have been a traveling there by Jason Perkins.
So 2 shots coming the way of Perk. Pagkakataon niya ipagpatuloy yung double-digit scoring streak niya. His conference high is 27. Conference low is 12. Ngayon, pwede siya mag 9 and 10. Takes care of the first one. Solid numbers from their leading scorer.
Probably the best hairdo in the league. 16.4 points, conference average, 5.6 rebounds, and 2 assists for Jason Perkins and 53% from the field. Leading all scorers para sa Phoenix.
Ella, na balita?
Maguin Dom, during the halftime huddle of Phoenix, Coach Paolo Dizon said they discussed being more solid on man-to-man defense. Coach said that Phoenix has to make Ginebra work for their shots, pointing more defense on RJ Abrientos, Jeremiah Gray, and alam raw nila, it's difficult to stop Scotty, but the team has to try containing him. Now the bench points at the half at 22 is a good representation of Richie Rivero being engaged, and that's what they want to continue raw. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Miss Ella. Yung pagbalik ni RJ mamaya, titignan natin kung mako-contain na nga nila as we take another look at that Holt dive to the cup and one pa yan. Yung RJ Barrientos kasi, 13 points in 11 minutes of play.
Grabe, mas madami puntos kaysa sa minuto eh.
Mamaya pagbalik nun sabi nga, ni Miss Ella, yun ang kailangan nila i-check. Isa sa mga kailangan nila i-check. Holt takes care of the bonus. Kalating kahon na naman ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Tio di Discarte. Tuffin lines up a long one. Kenneth Tuffin buries it.
Ang kanina pa niya sinusukat yung depensa niya. That's big for them, but not a hard challenge on Tuffin that time by Holt.
That'll keep Phoenix within 9. Pero libre na naman.
How many times have we seen a wide open layup? In this quarter alone, dalawang bilang ko for Barangay Ginebra, forcing Coach Willie Wilson to call this timeout.
Sobrang galit ni Coach Willie dahil hindi tumulong si Balonggay. Napikan na si Perkins, dumikit pa rin si Kai, sigurado masasabo ni Coach Double W ngayong timeout.
Next play, come on, next play, you're good. 3-4! You want him to get the ball? Then play defense! Now, hand off! Slide your fucking feet! They're back picking the shit out of your teammates! And you're just sniffing your opponent's ass! Come on! Fuck!
Do a 2-pass, you can hold position, we can bring it and give it to you in the post. Again, do everything with balance, fellas. Everything with balance and no offensive fouls, all right? Okay? Hey, when you make a cut, keep the defensive energy up. Cut the score. Cut the score.
Patuloy nga po ang ating pagtutok, bakbakang Barangay Ginebra at Phoenix. Japet Aguilar, ito yung subpar performance yan na nakaraan nung matalo sila sa Converge.
Nising, 7 points only when he averages 16 points. Rebounds were there. But you need to dump the ball inside to Japet Aguilar. Doon ka nakakakuha ng points in the paint. You know, as a team, hindi na nga ganun kadami ang nakukuha ng Barangay Ginebra. They're actually dead last in points in the paint, only averaging 32.
Isang istorya na napulot natin during the last timeout. All throughout the season, alam naman natin lahat, si Coach Willie Wilson, rookie coach yan.
Yes.
Hindi daw nagtataas ng boses, hindi masyado nagagalit. Kinikwento na lahat naman lalaro niya. Bihirang-bihira daw. That last timeout was one of those times where Coach Willie just blew his top.
At alam mo sino kumausap sa kanya na baka pwede naman daw siya magalit? Alam mo sino kumausap sa kanya? Richie Rivera.
Minsan hanapin mo eh.
Oo eh.
Parang mga kwento ni Larry po na share sa atin kanina, may mga hinahanap ka rin eh, di ba?
Yes.
Pero ito, Coach Willie, medyo na high blood na nitong nakaraan timeout. Let's see how they respond. Free ball para
may mga bombs dun sa Again, Tuffin knocking down another jumper. He's got 6 points in the game.
Eh kasi sunod-sunod naman na dumidiretso lang sa basket yung mga taga Ginebra. Ni walang nakadikit, di ba?
Hindi, tsaka yung positioning ang nagiging problema, which Coach Willie was pointing out. You need to be able to help your teammates to be able to recover, not give a screen to your teammates para mas madali yung tira nitong Ginebra.
Back on the floor now is Richie Rivero. Sumabay pa ng pasok for the first time si Arnold Ando. Will be seeing only his 5th PBA game ngayong 50th season. 10 ang abante ng Ginebra. Abarientos is back on the floor para sa kanila. He turns it over. And now Rosario is whistled for the foul against Richie. Iimbestigahan yata kung breakaway foul.
Troy Rosario and RJ Abarientos nag-usap doon because that was the miscommunication between the two of them. RJ wanting Troy Rosario to go a certain direction.
Sinisilip kung may play on the ball. Diba? Itong huling foul, tingnan natin anong hatol.
Foul number 1, Troy Rosario. That's his second foul. 2 on Barangay Ginebra.
So just a regular foul. Titignan kasi kung transition take foul yon.
So it's going to be Rivero with Tio, Ando. Andiyan dyan din si Perkins and Tuffin ang 5 ng Phoenix. Tio di Discarte. Bibigay kay Rivero. At 15 in the first half. Perkins for 3. No. Tinulak si Tuffin. Mukhang si Holt ang nahuli doon.
Lose foul on number 14, Stephen Holt. The second foul, 3 on Barangay
Yun yung mga usually hindi mo nakikita kay Stephen Holt, di ba? Yung nahuhuli.
Si Rivero may ini-stretching sa kanyang kanang binte. Let's see what that is all about. As Tio could not shake off his defender. Richie for 3. No, Ando with the board. That's a big one. Inabot. And 1. Para kay Richie. Pumosing ba dun?
Alam mo, ano yung tinatanong mo? Ano yung iniinda niya? Oh, wala naman. Missing this 3.
Galing sa 3-point line, nakasigit-sit eh, no?
Oo eh. A good offensive rebound by Ando. And then Rivero going all the way. Ayun.
I love you daw, Di.
Kanino niya kaya sinasabi
Sa'yo
yun?
daw! Busit pala sa'yo, no?
Unfortunately, I'm already taken.
Ayan. At hindi pa yung misis niya, yung bunso niya ang magagalit. Yung bunso pa ang magagalit. Lagot ka sa bunso. 64-57. Nice give and go. Scotty papasabit sana. Still gets the deuce.
See again. You know, because of how Ginebra is moving, yung defense ng Phoenix needs to be able to react quicker and at the same time communicate.
Perkins short staff. That's good.
He's getting better looks now. Yung mga looks na kung mapapansin mo, magudo na sa bandang ilalim. Right? He's making his way there. Not anymore getting the ball up top.
Gandang adjustment, ano? Malaki na Coach Willie. Get your leading scorer in better position. As Torres will hand it off to RJ. 3 ball on the way. Abarientos lights it up.
Remember, nung lumayo itong Barangay Ginebra, it was RJ Abarientos just continuously scoring. And they're hoping he can do that again here in the third.
Dio to the cup with a kamikaze drive.
Ito namang Phoenix. Walang problema. Sumut kayo dun sa kabila. Bibilisan din namin at papawiin.
Abarientos, di kakagat si Tio. Backdoor cut ni Scotty. Dire-diretso sa baseline yung pasang yun. And Coach Tim, you see some cause for concern now. Dahil nagsusunod-sunod ang turnover nila dito. And then plays like that just really will punish your turnovers, D.
Definitely, that's why itong si Coach Tim, you know, you can see he wants to say things to his team, pero iniisip din niya bago niyang sabihin.
Nelly naipit. Iiwan kay Perk. They go inside to Ando, and Phoenix is reeling in the third.
Ball movement, player movement. At kung sino man ang pinapasok ni Coach Willie ngayon, even Ando helping out offensive rebound that time. Walang dumidepensa sa kanya. Nakalimutan ng Barangay Ginebra.
Up that double screen, Nelly, up that screen here. Come on, we got to be better and tighter off this stuff. All right? Set the screen there. What's the rule here? You got to show on the last one. You got to go over the top. You can't run green on that guy. All right? Other guy takes it. This guy takes the roller. This guy recovers back.
Nagbabalik ang 50th season ng PBA. According to Jason Perkins, he wants to be more vocal as a leader. He hasn't been as vocal as he wanted to be raw kasi the past few weeks. And being more vocal on the court and during training. Dagdag niya rin na everyone looks at the stats but he wants to contribute more in ways that the stat sheets do not show. In communicating, bringing energy, basically all the small things that turn big collectively. He gave praise to his teammate nga na si Kenneth Tuffin on being someone that contributes a lot beyond the stats. Balik muna sa inyo.
And that's what leaders do. It is hands down his team. He is the franchise player here. You've got an up-and-coming Richie Rivero waiting in the wings to take over, but Perk will be Perk. He's been there, done that with Phoenix.
And maganda, di ba? Si Perk is there consistently. He's the #1 guy right there. Pero makakuha ka ng kapareho ni Richie Rivero that, you know, just wants to be able to win as well and make his name in the league, being given the opportunity.
Holt will earn for himself a trip to the line for 2. He's got 11 points on 5 of 11 shooting from the field. Samahan mo pa ng 6 na rebound at 2 assist. Tandaan natin, last game, 24 ang binuhos niya ni Holt. 12 sa fourth.
He's trying to do the same. Makikita mo, the scoring of Barangay Ginebra. Madami ngayon nanggagaling sa mga gwardiya, di ba? Holt, Abarientos, Scotty Thompson.
Holt goes 2 for 2. A more comfortable 8-point lead para sa Ginebra. With just 4 minutes remaining in the third. Nelly on the move, kicks to his right. Tough into Rivero. Richie looking inside to Ando. They kick the perk. 3-ball. Hindi umubra. Toughen with a board.
Makita mo, they're letting Richie Rivero really play that pick and roll. And pinalidiskarta siya. Norbert Torres.
Abangers si Norbert doon.
5.3 seconds to shoot.
And you're happy pag makita mo yung ganun para dito kay Norbert Torres, ha? And if you're Coach Tim Cone, because he is playing defense. He is being that rim protector when Japet Aguilar is sitting down.
Catch and shoot, perk. Short. Rebound, Troy. Abarientos. Di pa nadadagdagan ang kanyang mabigat na scoring ng first half. Nache-check na nga siya so far ng depensa. Rosario and Tuffin battling down low. Troy facing up, banging bodies. Troy puts his head down, rises up, wala. Merong foul on one of the red shirts.
Kita mo, banggaan talaga eh, di ba? Halos palitan na ng mukha. Troy Rosario trying to play bully basketball there.
Jason David papasok para kay Thompson. A bit more size for Ginebra. Rosario's only got 4 points tonight. As Azul checks back in para sa Phoenix, sasabay pa si Brian Santos.
14 on the shot clock.
Key substitution now that Santos is inside. And the substitution by Coach Willie, hindi po pwedeng mapag-iwanan itong Phoenix.
Abarientos on top of Nelly, no go. Rivero with a running start. Richie rises high.
Wow, second dunk off the ball game para kay Richie Rivero. And hindi basta-basta yung dinakdakan niya itong si Stephen Holt. That's just how quick he got up there.
21 big ones para dito kay Rivero. More importantly, baba sa 6 ang inaabol ng Phoenix. RJ now tapigan. Here comes Rivero again. Dalawa kalaban. Offensive foul whistled on Rivero this time. Coach Willie tinuturo yung no charge zone.
No charge zone, oo.
Problema, wala nang challenge ang Phoenix eh, di ba? Let's take another look at this.
He was not. He was way over.
First, the throwdown by Rivero. And then on the next sequence, napituan siya ng offensive foul. So the score remains 71-65.
Foul number 26 from Santos. Penalty.
Santos in disbelief as he is whistled for his third foul. Ito yun, no?
Way over. Diba? Nandun siya sa labas. So hinihingi ni Coach Willie, not successful.
Kahit may challenge pa sila, naubos din ka. Naubos na rin ulit. Kahit na challenge pala.
Coach, I would advise otherwise.
Natalo na sila sa challenge kaninang first half kaya wala na ngayon. Pero kahit nga meron, as D mentioned, mauubos din pala. Patuloy ang pagbalasa ni Coach Willie dito. Caperal na nagbalik para kay Ando. So it's Caperal with Santos, Nelly, Azul, and Rivero. Katapat itong sina Aguilar, Rosario, Torres, David, and Abarientos. Malapit na 2-minute warning na third quarter. Nelly didn't want to pull the trigger. He is looking to dance here. He wants to switch. Nelly puts it up. Doesn't work. Torres para sa board. Pinukul kagad kay David. Nelly is there to take it away.
You don't want to do that if you're Barangay Ginebra. No need to rush it.
How about Richie Rivero? 4 ang kalaban doon pero atap ang ataw.
Every time he gets that basketball, he's looking to score. Yun yung makikita mo talaga. Coach Tim did not like that pass because you didn't have to make that pass.
Richie, another big night para sa kanya. Oh, nagmintis lang sa unang free throw. Yun na isang problema ni Rivera this Philippine Cup. He's shooting just 61% from that free throw line. Right now for the game, he is 3 of 4. Akala ko naman nabilang mo. Nilabas pa. May graphics pala.
I was just patient.
Inaantay mo ba magkamali muna, no? Meron palang code ko to. Amarientos catch and shoot. Back irons that one. Here comes Nelly and the rest of Phoenix. Hazul back to Nelly. Anim ang inahabol ng mga nakapula. Santos trying to get it inside to Capiral. There's a foul.
Could be on Torres. A kick ball movement once again by Phoenix. More or less the same story right here in the third quarter. Lalayo ng bahagya itong Barangay Ginebra. Once you start rotating the players, babalik itong Phoenix.
Capiral, who used to play for Barangay Ginebra, takes care of the first one. He was the most improved player ng PBA bubble, di ba, sa Clark?
Tama.
Beating out si Chua.
Justin Chua,
Justin, di ba, sa Phoenix. Ang isang inaantay ng Barangay Ginebra makabalik pero matatagalan pa ay Sakgo. Ayun ang nakaupo sa likod ng bench. Bin trying to recover for a while now. Koo is back on the floor. Aguilar. Iikot nila. David down the middle. Kicks it over. 3 ball ni Maya. No good. Chapet cleans it up.
Nobody putting a body on Japet Aguilar there. Just too easy for him.
Panik na naman sa ani mga bante ng Ginebra. Wala na po 1 minuto na titira sa third. Rivero bounces it off the back of David. David not appreciating it.
Oh, that's second motion.
Yeah, that's
second motion.
It's probably going to be a technical.
Yan yung mga hindi gusto ni Coach Tim.
Kasi in fairness to Rivero, he had nowhere else to go.
Yes, and he was moving towards away na eh. So that could be second motion.
Kasi pag yung ganyan, hinaan mo naman, baka hindi lumabas. Yun ang problema, di ba?
Tsaka hindi niya naman binato sa mukha. Right?
Sa balikat
to the body.
Jason David not appreciating that. And ito na nga, sabi mo nga, alis na nga si Rivero. Yun
yung iimbestigahan. Ang ganda ng music, you know? You need to calm down. Parang sakto.
Parang yung nagbabalibol na nag-aaway, tinugtugan ng Imagine. Di ba? Nag-beach volleyball.
Technical foul on Jason David during a dead ball situation.
There it is.
So hindi second motion, but still a technical foul.
Kasi nga, play was blown dead.
No, kasi hindi pwedeng second motion kasi wala namang first eh.
Diba? Ang galing mo sa mat, diba? Matutuwa sa'yo si Doc. Nabilang ni Dom yun, no, Doc?
Magaling tayo sa 1-2.
RJ Azul takes care of the technical. But Coach Tim will leave David there para ma-redeem naman niya sarili
pero
niya.
You know, if you look at Coach Tim's career, those are the things na he remembers. Right? So if you're one of the players, alam mo na he likes to play basketball a certain way.
Azul gives it up to Nelly. He's got the space. Malas pa para kay Evan from 3. 5 ang abante ng Ginebra. RJ on the move. Amarientos trying to extricate himself. Looking for the crack in the D. Santos will clear it. Pwede mag-last shot ng Phoenix. It's exactly what Nelly wants to do. But Rivero wants to go early. Almost an end one. Alam ni Rivero, parang magre-relax din yung depensa, di ba?
Yung aggressiveness and just him being able to read that defense.
Nice ploy din, ano? Okay, last shot tayo. Biglang magre-relax depensa. You dive in. And coming in for the first time tonight after this free throw will be ang rookie ni Coach Tim, na si Sunny Estil.
Had a lot more minutes though in the first few games for Barangay Ginebra.
And he was putting up 9 and 9s, 9 and 7s, di ba? May rebounding din, di lang scoring. Rivero takes care of the second. Ginebra can have the last shot. But Nelly will try and bother RJ. Abarientos in attack mode. Goes to his right. Estil, kapapasok lang. Drops it off. Shot it, rises up. 2 shots parating para kay Aguilar.
Coming off the bench, that's a good pass by Sunny Estil.
Aguilar so far, 10.6 rebounds tonight. Shot 2 for 3 from that line. Coach Tim reminding everybody, no more fouls. 1.3 natitira sa ating third frame.
Both teams in the penalty, right? Kung namang foul yan, free throws eh.
Drop it short. Nelly had to throw it up. That'll do it for the third.
So good quarter for Phoenix, cutting down that lead. Remember, at the start of this third quarter, lamang ng 8 itong Barangay Ginebra ngayon. 5 na lang ang kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra.
Here, you can come on up, set that quick screen right there, and then use
So
it.
far, so good para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. They have doused repeated rallies by Phoenix here. As we take a look at what has happened so far, +8 ang Barangay Ginebra in terms of perimeter scoring. Karamihan niya nung first half. Ang bibigat ng mga tres na pinadala neto nila Maya and RJ Abarientos. Pero Phoenix keeping engaged here because of their huge advantage in terms of bench points. That's a +18 para sa Fuel Masters, led of course by Richie Rivero. How about Stephen Holt? 24, sama mo na 12 rebound nung nakaraan. Ngayon, 2 points lang ng first half, pero he's trying to make up for it. He scored 11 in the third.
13 points in total para dito kay Stephen Holt. He wants to lead his team to this third victory. Remember, both teams, Barangay Ginebra 2 and 4. Itong Phoenix naman at 2 and 5. Needing to get this win number 3 before our 2-week break to be able to strengthen their chances of making it into the next round. Ginebra, possibly the best record that they could get is 7 wins, 7 and 4. Ito namang Phoenix, the best that they can do is 6 and 5 if they win the remaining games, including this one.
Ginebra will have Blackwater, Terra Firma, Rainer Shine, and Titan remaining on their schedule. Phoenix, on the other hand, has Blackwater, Meralco, and Titan remaining as well. Every minute of every game counts, of course. You need a W. If you can, win by as many as you could. As Rivero with a sorry miss there. He wanted that and won.
He wanted that, and you know, you talked about the free throw shooting para kay Richie Rivero, struggling this conference.
Buti nga sa'yo. Sabi ni Richie, struggling, pasok ka.
Mas gusto ko nga na ganun kaysa sabihin mo na ang galing-galing mag-free throw tapos magbimintis, di ba? Prove me wrong.
Tapos siya magagalit sa'yo. Huwag mo kasing magitin. Huwag mo binabati. Gray to the bench. Para sa Ginebra. Rivero goes 2 for 2. Kasama niya si Seg, sina Santos, Perkins, Tio, and Barangay. Ito na yung power 5 para sa Phoenix. Ginebra naman will have Holt, Estil, Rosario Aguilar, and Abarientos. So upo muna si Scotty nga. Pati na rin si Gray. Troy with a pull-up. No. Santos with that rebound. Tatlo na lang ang inabol ng Phoenix. For the benefit of the late tuners, once upon a time, DC 8 po ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. That was at about the halfway mark of the second.
A little bit late there. Was David Aguilar.
And Perkins, long two lang ang binigay sa kanya.
6 points in that third quarter.
And it is now just a 1-point game. Estil to the other side. Rosario na ipit, kept the pivot down. RJ, nowhere to go. Estil has to take it. He misses it. Sa rebound play, merong foul.
Nung aatake dapat si Troy Rosario, naharangan siya nung kakampi niya eh.
Scotty is back. Pinalitan si RJ. Scotty trying to slither his way through. Power na lang pala.
Oh! Somebody held on to that net. Somebody held on to that.
The entire goalpost ang kumalog doon.
Somebody held on to that.
Alam ni Dom yan, madalas mapituhan ng ganyan si Dom nung araw eh.
Nangalin.
Sumabit. Yung ring pala. Yung ring mismo.
Hindi pala yung net.
Hindi si Dom yan.
Alam mo kung bakit? Net lang kasi naabot ko dati.
Kung net yun, sanay si Dom.
Oo, sanay tayo doon. I know the feeling.
After the review, there was basket interference by Sonny Estil. No basket.
At ayun na nga, napito na yung offensive goal tending.
At napapailing na lang si Coach Tim. Now just a 1-point lead instead of it being a 3-point lead.
Pagkakataon ng Phoenix makalamang for the first time since the first quarter. Down by as many as 18. Perk going to work, hands it off. They go to the other side. Barangay over to Richie. Richie scoops it up. Barangay gets Phoenix the lead.
Offensive rebound once again. I mean, you look at Barangay Ginebra, the energy level is not the same as compared to Phoenix.
Javed gets it from inside. Holt swings. Scotty with 6 to work with. Rosario pounding it in.
Offensive foul.
Flop is whistled here. Flop is whistled on Santos.
Basket is good for Troy Rosario. Technical foul on Brian Santos for flopping.
Troy Rosario. I don't know about a flop there. Troy Rosario went hard for that.
That was right between the numbers there. Right on the chest. Technical free throw comes up short. Ball will be with Phoenix.
I mean, I just have to say, I don't agree with that one.
Naka-flex eh.
Tsaka diniin talaga eh, di ba?
So
that's why I'm not the referee.
Ginebra takes back the lead, 77-76. How will Phoenix respond? Dalawa palang panalo nila. They took down the defending champion Beerman. And then Terafirma, Richie Rivero once more.
He just loves that move, shows that ball all the way up. Even if he's not going for it just yet, it takes another step to be able to extricate himself and get a better look at the basket.
Rivero now with 26, a point away from his conference high. Holt fading away, no go. Rebound Rivero as well.
Gang rebounding tong Phoenix, Magu, kaya nahihirapan makakuha ng rebound si Japet at si Troy Rosario.
Tyler comes up a bit short. Scotty with a running start pero tatlo na kalaban sa depensa ng Phoenix. Scotty backing down, kicks it out. Maya swings, wala kumat si Troy. Good idea, pero wala na yung target.
They're just not on the same page right now, itong Barangay Ginebra. And that's why they're turning the ball over like that. And that's why there are miscues defensively.
What about Santos? Jump shots? Switch. You look up it. I need Richie I need Richie over here. This is you. Brian. Okay, go on, Brian. Right, wait. Set a good screen. Slip. No shot. You're here. No shot.
Patuloy ang ating pagtutuklapan ng Phoenix at Barangay Ginebra. After scoring just 4 points in the first half, Jason Perkins going to work in the second. Kaya naman lamang ang Phoenix na isa, 78-77.
12 points, 8 rebounds for Jason Perkins. And you can see that the momentum has definitely shifted to Phoenix. The start of the third quarter, Jason Perkins looking for his shots, making his shots. That energy between him, Richie Rivero, and the other guys coming off the bench, helping each other out defensively. Kaya naman lamang na ng isang puntos itong Phoenix.
Through the first 3 minutes and change of the fourth quarter, Phoenix has outscored Ginebra 8-2. And right now, they will have possession. A third win up for grabs between Ginebra and Phoenix. Ang mga tinalo nga lang na Phoenix so far, San Miguel at Terafirma. Ginebra has only won against TNT and NLEX.
Magu Phoenix only 1 turnover in the third quarter. Then they got 6 assists. Ang maganda doon, remember we mentioned yung free throws? In the third quarter, 8 of 10 ang Phoenix in that third quarter alone.
Holt gets it across. Big crossover by Scotty. Di kumapit yung big two. Scotty still battling for it and ends up with Richie. 1-on-3. Rivero misdirection all the way.
Yung pag-change ng direction, ibang klase. Kala mo, titigil na niya that he was gonna pull it out, but then just attack once again, going to that baseline, getting that layup.
That's a brand new conference high. 28-point performance na para kay Rivero. Maya on the move. Pull-up jumper. Make this para kay Jeremiah. And the ball will go right back to Rivero. He feels he can eat up Gray any day. Perkins on the slide. That's good!
A step quicker itong Phoenix here at the start of the third and here in the fourth quarter. Yung ikot ng bola, di ba sinabi natin being on the same page defensively, makikita mo, hindi madali para sa Barangay Ginebra. Napakahirap. On the other hand, they are half a step quicker than Barangay Ginebra offensively. Eto na, lamang na ng 5 puntos ang Phoenix.
This is the fourth quarter against Converge all over again para sa Barangay Ginebra. Deja vu all over again. They only got 2 points as we get this report from Ella.
Magu and Dom during the timeout huddle of Ginebra, Coach Tim was telling his team, there's still time. We need to play together. No hero balls. He also emphasized on getting those rebounds and tightening the defense on Richie. Ang in-emphasize niya rin is that Phoenix is now playing faster. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat po.
Yun na nga, kita-kita mas mabilis yung nilalaro ng Phoenix. They're pushing that basketball. Pero paano ka mabibilis? Paano mo mabibilisan? First, obviously, ilabas mo agad yung bola kung galing sa basket. Ang nangyayari pa, nakaka-stop sila. Pagkakuha nila ng defensive rebound, pinupush nila yung basketball. Yun ang mas mahirap pang depensahan. Because you gotta be able to defend in transition.
82-77. Phoenix with their largest lead of the game. They were down by as many as 18 in the second quarter. Lamang sila ng 5 with under 8 remaining in this game. Gray over to Scotty. Iiwan kay Holt. Offensive foul whistled on Thompson.
There are certain mistakes for Barangay Ginebra now that nakakagulat. Di ba yung mga nangyayari, mga mistake for them, and that's why you can see the frustration also for Coach Tim. Yung mga questionable decisions that Ella was talking about from the previous game, like you said in Converge, you know, seems like it's looking like the same story.
Tio trying to stay patient on this one. They want to hand it off to Rivero, but Scotty is all over him. They go to Perk, 3 to shoot. Perkins got to take it on the run. Gets the pass.
Yung kumpiyansa ng Phoenix right now is just at the highest in this ball game. Now up by 7, holding down Ginebra to just 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Holt for mid-range. No go. Rebound stolen away by Abarientos. Fresh 14 for the guys in white. Chapit wants it. He gets it. Tio on him. Chapit carves out some space. Misses! And Phoenix will march it down the floor. Rivero with 28 points. Dives in. Richie, no. Perkins with a board. Perkins powers up. Is fouled.
Rivero naghahanap talaga ng contact doon, trying to look for the foul. Not getting it. But then Jason Perkins not giving up, getting that rebound, and getting the foul.
Perkins working on a huge second half for himself.
Pinuna mo kasi na ilang puntos lang nung first half eh.
4 points in the first, has a total of 14 right now.
Ninapitan ka pa naman kanina.
He takes care of that first one. Bukod sa mga nakatutok sa atin live on RPTV, we want to say good evening sa lahat din ng nandiyan ngayon live sa atin sa YouTube. About 100,000 nakatutok sa atin from all over the world.
Nakakataba naman ng puso ang mga nanonood at sumusubaybay sa PBA.
Alam mo pinakatuwan-tuwa? Mga OFW, lalo na mga seaman. Kasi pagka off-duty ka na, pagka sa mga cruise ship o sa mga oil tanker, wala ka naman magagawa. Why not? Mag-PBA ka to get a taste of home. All you gotta do is go to the One Sports YouTube channel to enjoy every single game live from wherever we're playing. Mintis yung pangalawa, 85-77. Phoenix ahead. RJ puts it up! Sorry miss para dito kay Barrientos.
They're gonna need to reclaim yung magic na nagawa ng RJ Abarientos.
Abarientos in the first half scored 13 points in 11 minutes. He's only added 3 to his total since then.
Well, hindi pa naman siya nakakahawak masyado ng bola dito sa third and the fourth quarter. So ngayon pinasok itong si RJ Abarientos and basically they're gonna hope that pwede nga niyang maibalik kung ano yung nagawa niya.
He stays perfect from the line, 4 for 4. Last time around, RJ went off for 24. Right now, he's got 18. Mabasa 6 ang kailangan bunuin ng Ginebra.
A lot of time, right? But yung decision-making, yung communication, very important.
Tio almost lost his footing. Caperal, matalas on the 3. Abarientos looking around. Leaves for Torres.
You like how they move that basketball. You like na hindi nagpapanik itong Barangay Ginebra. And it's the new guys. It's the younger guys Trying to get this back. Norbert Torres hitting this crucial three-point shot.
Three-point shot nga natin sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook. Norbert Torres with his most effective game in a Ginebra uniform thus far.
Okay, let's go to Richie again. Okay, Richie, Prince, Kai, KT, handoff, cut through, same time. On the handoff, cutting under. Sorry, on the handoff. Evan, clear out. Okay, one more time. Handoff.
Ito na naman po ang ating team standings before we go on our FIBA break. An all-important third win up for grabs. Itong importante doon. If Ginebra can come back and deal Phoenix their 6th loss,
yes.
Ano kwentuhan natin? Kapag ka-6 ang talo, ibig sabihin hanggang 5 panalo na lang. Ano mangyayari? Yung dalawang 6 wins, sigurado na sa quarters.
Ayun.
But that is if Ginebra can somehow beat Phoenix.
So pinagdadasal basically ng NLEX at ng Rain or Shine na manalo na itong Barangay Ginebra.
Next 3 assignments after the FIBA break. Last 3 assignments at that para sa Phoenix. Right there, they take on Blackwater, Meralco, and Titan. Mamaya-maya, pa-flash natin yung huling 4 naman ng Ginebra. Nelly on the floor. He's got Rivero with him. Caperal still there. Barangay and Tuffin will complete the 5. Perkins is on the bench. Rivero for 3. No! Rivero dives for it. It's with Ginebra. Down by just 3. Abarientos looking for Thompson. Scotty trying to post up. No angle. Troy, high-low. Sobra yung pasa.
But credit that defense. Nakikita mo kung gaano kadaming nakapula at gaano kahirap yung pasang yun. Ang lapit ni Troy at saka ni Scotty Thompson. Pero walang clear path. So credit that defense of Phoenix.
85-82. Phoenix looking for a 2-possession lead. Melly against Abarientos. Goes to the corner. Tough and quick trigger. Doesn't work. Rosario with the emphatic board. Here comes Abarientos and the rest of Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
Very crucial yung next 1-2 minutes para dito sa Phoenix habang nakaupo si Jason Perkins.
Abarientos losing control. Picked up by Scotty. 3 ball. Nope. They dump it in. Hook gaining Troy.
If you're Phoenix, you cannot stop that time. They ended up looking at the referee.
Si Perkins waiting na sa scorer's table. Di na makaantay si Coach Willie. Barangay trying to silence the crowd. He goes glass for the deuce.
That's a gutsy pass and a gutsy shot by Kai Barangay.
Barangay now with a total of 12. Abante ng Phoenix, 3. Rosario again!
Now running it better, making better passes. Itong Barangay Ginebra when Scotty Thompson is orchestrating from that pick and roll.
Nabuhayan na si Troy Rosario. 11 puntos na. Kenneth Tuffin answers back. What a game this game!
Back and forth itong dalawang koponan. Ang maganda dito itong Phoenix, nararamdaman nila bumabalik yung Barangay Ginebra, pero hindi naman sila nagpapanik.
Thompson inside. Sneaks it through. Big shot after big shot on this Sunday night. Tuffin directing traffic. They go to Nelly. Rivero's in motion on the right side. They swing to the left. Tuffin clipped there by Thompson. That is going to be the 14th foul para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Kenneth Tuffin finding ways here. Pero si Scotty, ganun din naman ang ginawa sa kabila. It is still Phoenix by 1 as Perkins checks back in. Nelly will get it in play. Rivero catches it. He wants better spacing. Richie waiting for Perk. Richie diving in. Puts it up, Sobra. Rio! Tuffin with a big putback.
He's got 4 points in this fourth quarter. Back-to-back yung baskets itong si Kenneth Tuffin.
Giving Phoenix another 3-point lead. Sinong sasagot para sa Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel? Torres with a pick. Chapit's on the bench. Holt to the corner. Scotty to RJ for the tie.
Just so good at that. Itong si RJ Abarientos.
21 big ones for last year's Rookie of the Year. Tuffin and Scotty going at it. Last touch. Ako, ay hindi, si Tuffin.
Abarientos making that tough three, then pagbalik. Look at this, not panicking. One little fake, open three, tied ball game. And then pagdating dun sa kabila, Scotty Thompson doing what he does best, applying pressure, forcing the turnover.
That is also going to be Scotty's 6th assist tonight to go along with 7 rebounds.
Assist on one end, stop on the other.
Norbert almost lost it. Abarientos on the move. Puts it up. Baseline J. No! Again, Japet continues to ride the bench para sa Ginebra.
Well, because magandang nilalaro ni Norbert Torres eh. So coached him, giving him more time.
And kanina, di ba, nasaktan ng konti si Japet. Inbound from the baseline. RJ on the catch. They angle it inside to Scotty. Back to RJ. Torres with a rebound.
Defensive rebound for Norbert Torres. He's working hard. Oh!
Hindi nakatingin si Holt.
Pangilang beses na nangyari yun sa Barangay Ginebra. Miscommunication dun sa passing.
So Phoenix will have an opportunity to reclaim the lead. What a big break para dito sa Fuel Masters.
Unforced turnover.
Tio, backstopping for the red shirts. Looking for back-to-back W's dito sa ating Philippine Cup. Corner three, Tuffin. No! Thompson with a big rebound.
That's a good shot. It was open. They knew where to go. Barangay Ginebra with 15 turnovers already, 9 lang para dito naman sa Phoenix.
Thompson against Tuffin. To the baseline. Then the spin. Scotty, no! Scotty still on it. No! Troy, yes!
Wow! Gotta love the hustle nitong Barangay Ginebra. Seeing how important this win is for them. Scotty Thompson with another rebound to clear that. Not taking that shot. And Troy Rosario in the end, not even having full control, pero naipasok pa rin ni Troy Rosario.
Credit Stephen Holt as well for tapping that over to Troy when he couldn't secure the board for himself. 93-91. Ginebra by 2, a minute and 23.4. Ganda ng oras natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Natitira dito. How about Troy?
Troy Rosario, look at his conference averages. 8.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, 36% only from the field. That's something obviously he wants to be able to improve on. And 1.8 assists for Troy Rosario. You know he's been bogged down by a couple of injuries. And because of the changing of the teammates, understanding what is needed from him every single ball game, Troy Rosario making that 2 points in today's ball game. He's got 13 and 6 rebounds.
Last deuce, of course, giving Ginebra this 2-point lead. Last couple of buckets was from Troy as well. What a time for him to rise to the occasion. The veteran former Gilas forward getting it done para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Both teams with 2 stoppages remaining and a foul to give as well. Phoenix down by 2. will take the full length of the floor. Rivero against Abarientos, meeting at half court. Here inside the UST Quadricentennial Pavilion. Rivero misses. 3 red shirts, di nagkaamuyan. Rosario comes up with a board.
And making the big plays right now. It's going now to Barangay Ginebra.
Troy with a pick. Abarientos trying to get rid of Tio. RJ to Troy. They swing it out. 3 ball hold.
They knew exactly what to do. Nakita mo yung ginawang depensa. Dun sa pick and roll, Abarientos knew that Troy Rosario was going to be open. But he knew that magro-rotate yung depensa ng Phoenix sa kanya, which will leave Stephen Holt open for that 3-point shot. Giving up that pass, giving up that 3-point shot, knocking it down itong si Stephen Holt. Now lamang na ng 5 ang Barangay Ginebra.
16 puntos na para dito kay Holt after a so first half. Third quarter, nagsimula siya bumomba. Nakuha na yung rhythm niya, yung range niya. And that was the biggest three-pointer of the game for Holt so far.
Oh, remember, in the previous game, he had a conference high 24 points. So alam mo, nandun yung kumpiyansa in terms of the scoring. Ang maganda dito sa Ginebra, they made some mistakes here in the fourth quarter, crucial ones, but they're fighting back. And now, because of them holding on together, making better decisions, lamang sila ng 5.
Ito yung huling 5 pagkikita ng Ginebra at Phoenix, and you see how Barangay Ginebra has had the number of the Fuel Masters. Pero yung huling panalo, 2023 pa nangyari para dito sa Phoenix. It certainly looked like they were going to stop this slide, but Barangay Ginebra has roared back to take a 5-point lead.
So the last 5 matches, panalo dyan ang Barangay Ginebra. They're hoping na baka mapalitan pa or magawa mga iba nila. But Barangay Ginebra on a 19-6 run right now, led by Scotty Thompson, RJ Abarientos, Troy Rosario, and Stephen Holt.
All is not lost though para sa Phoenix. They just need a basket here, whether it's a 2 or 3. As long as they execute and not just turn it over quickly. Rivera will handle. It's exactly what Phoenix did not want. What was it tapped away?
Let's see. Well, the difference there is, kanina nakita natin si Richie Rivero. Ina-atake niya agad. Diba? Nakakakuha siya ng lane to the basket. Hindi rin niya na ipapasok yung layup. But this time, last touch on Barangay Ginebra.
Abarientos nga, nakatapik niya. 4.4 na lang natitira sa shot clock na itong Phoenix. So now they really gotta hurry. Rivero maglalabas. Who will pop out? They go to Perk. He's got to take it. Perkins for 3. No! Na-sandwich si Torres ni Tuffin at Malunggay.
Wow. You talk about, I mentioned the 4 guys on the floor, right, for Barangay Ginebra. Ang hindi natin na-mention si Norbert Torres when I mentioned that. But he's been playing solid. We said, kaya nakaupo pa rin itong si Japet Aguilar. Not because of the offense nitong si Norbert Torres, but because defensively, he's getting rebounds. He's getting good position.
Abarientos will be fouled all the way in the back, but that'll mean 2 free throws para dito kay RJ.
Foul on number 19, Tyler Teo, penalty. That was the 3rd foul on Tyler Teo.
What a game for the last time before the FIBA break. We are going all the way down to the last drop.
Makikita mo gano'ng importante itong panalong ito. Sinasabi nga natin, ang pangatlong panalo ang pinaglalabanan nitong dalawang koponan. Phoenix at 2-5. Right now, wanting a 3rd win. Coming off a win against Terra Firma. Ito naman Barangay Ginebra. Galing sa talo yan nung Friday against Converge at 2-4 right now. If Ginebra wins, they will go to 3 wins and effectively already punch in a ticket for NLEX and Rain or Shine.
Richie's 28-point career high in danger of going down the drain unless they come up with a miracle in the next 33 seconds. Japet, ibinalik ni Coach Tim. Upo muna si Torres. RJ makes it a 7-point game. Rivero on the move, trying to go quick. Richie misses. Rebound RJ. And he will waste away the time.
Oh, you could see what they wanted to do. They wanted Richie Rivero to have that basketball. He's been scoring prior to that, but the past 3 or 4 times, hindi na ipapasok yung mga layup na yun. And previous, nung nagmiminti sila, nakakakuha sila ng offensive rebound. But the last few times, Ginebra now able to clear that defensive rebound.
Rivero complaining na may kumaldag daw doon sa backboard, kaya hindi kumapit yung pectus to layup niya. Phoenix has to hope for, at the most, a split mula kay RJ. 2 makes will put this one away.
2 shots for RJ Barrientos.
Barrientos with the 7-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. This could put it away already. Make the first.
So yung inumpisa ni RJ when they built that 18-point lead because of his eruption in the second, siya rin ang tatapos pagdating ng fourth quarter, di?
He's got 8 here in the fourth quarter. Remember yun yung sinabi natin, di ba? Nung first quarter, ang ganda ng linaro niya, iniba niya yung ihip ng hangin to control of the basketball game. And then they needed him here in the fourth, and then Barrientos coming alive once again.
Yeah, Tyler. Right. Yeah, Tyler, you're here.
Again, if Ginebra wins, that will be Phoenix their 6th loss. Ibig po sabihin nun, hanggang 5 panalo na lang ang maximum netong Phoenix Titan Blackwater Terra Firma, which in turn will give everybody with 6 wins a ticket to the next phase.
Which will be NLEX and Rain or Shine.
Ito yung susunod na 3 game ng Ginebra pagkatapos ng FIBA break. Blackwater, Terra Firma, and Rain or Shine. And dinaantayin lang natin yung pinagyo na game last Sunday. It was Ginebra Titan, TNT and Magnolia. Kung kailan maririsket, yung Titan ang matitirang isa pa ng Ginebra. That's why they have 4 remaining. That's the final stoppage for Coach Willie and Phoenix. They're gonna need to launch a 4 here, D.
They're gonna have to go for it. And if you're Barangay Ginebra, you know, you don't want a 5-point play.
Hazul has been redeployed here. He's gonna be with Barangay, Rivero, Tio, and Perkins. Hazul nahihirapan pa mag-inbound. They go to Perk. They're looking for their shooters. They go for the quick 2, thinking quotient maybe.
A good decision there, giving it to the open shooter.
Phoenix hoping for some misses. They're thinking quotient.
Tsaka makikita mo, but they ran a play, something that they can use later on as well.
You know, Ginebra is going to improve to 3 and 4. Phoenix will drop to 2 and 6. Medyo dikit pa rin. You're going to have to hope for a triple tie somewhere along the line. But Troy, make sure he took care of the first. Santos coming in for Tio. No, Balungay ang pinalitan.
Gusto nila lahat 3-point shooter yung nasa loob.
Kaya balik si Tio. Dito lang pala, Pumreno. Pumreno doon sa kanto.
Pumunta lang doon sa kanto.
Troy misses. Phoenix in a hurry. RJ for 3. No go. That'll do it. Barangay Ginebra. Ooh. There's a foul pa on Santos, and that's what Coach Willie didn't want. They were thinking quotient. Pero nung nagminti sila, no need to foul na and give up some points. Si David nasasabon pa rin ni Coach Tim. Kanina pa, ha?
O defensively, meron siyang mga makikita mo na nakakalimutan or late ang reaction.
Hold short. And that'll do it. Barangay Ginebra will salvage a 9-point win. Then, after blowing an 18-point lead, 102-93 your final score. Ginebra will pick up their third win. At sa ngayon, kilalanin na natin ang ating pamat player of the game. Hatid sa atin siyempre ng Divan. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babat moments with your family, only with Divan.
Was not an easy choice, but in the end, the one who made big plays consistently, Scotty Thompson, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. At meron pa tayong mga hindi kasama dyan sa stat sheet na yan, getting good position, being the leader for his team. Na yun yung sinasabi natin na talagang nahihirapan itong Barangay Ginebra right now, identifying who will be that leader, who will be the one to carry them through.
Rosario had his moments, Abarientos had his, even Troy Rosario, but Scotty is the best player of the game. 102-93, Ginebra picks up their third win.
Scotty, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Congratulations. This was not an easy win. Pero sa dulo, kayo na lang talaga ang mas marami pang naibuga. Personally, ano bang mga challenge ang ibinato sa inyo ng Phoenix ngayong gabi?
First and foremost, we want to thank God sa panalong ito. And of course, gusto ko lang batiin, of course, yung papa ko, kapatid ko na nanonood niyan, and yung wife ko nandyan, and sa mga kids ko. And of course, we all know, every game is a very tough game. Especially for us, it's a playoff mentality na kami. So, we'll take it kahit anong game, basta makuha namin yung panalo. We win ugly, we win pretty. Okay lang yun, basta makuha na yung panalo. But, yun.
Scotty, Troy Rosario was a big game changer in the end game. How would you describe yung kanyang value and contributions, especially in those crucial possessions?
I think we talk about our character coming to this game. We struggle sa standing namin, and I think this is the right time to show our character. Alam namin sobrang hirap, and nauna kami, but we know Phoenix is a very tough team na talagang capable sila na makahabol sa every game. So credit to them and credit sa amin, especially coaching staff and coach team sa adjustment namin sa second half.
Scotty, damang-dama ang suporta ng mga kabarangay dito sa UST. Batiin mo naman ang mga kabarangay.
Of course, maraming salamat sa walang sawang suporta, mga kabarangay. Patuloy niyo po kaming suportahan para sa inyo po. Yung every game namin, lalaban kami para sa inyo. And of course, patuloy niyo suportahan yung PBA.
Thank you, Scotty. At this point, let's now hear from our winning coach.
Thank you.
Welcome to the post-game press conference. We are joined by the winning head coach, Coach Tim Cohn. Coach, how important was getting that win today? And you were tied during the last 2 minutes of the game. What can you say about the hustle that your team showed, especially for Troy, who broke that tie and also hauled in getting that 3 points?
Well, we've had problems all conference long, closing games. Playing in the fourth quarter, we have not played well in the fourth quarter. I mean, the 2 wins we had prior to this were blowouts, so we didn't have to play the fourth quarter under pressure. But we've pretty much lost all of our games in the fourth quarter, and then today, we lost the early part of the fourth quarter, came back and was able to make some big plays down the stretch. And this is something where we know it's happening. We're trying to fix it. Tonight I thought we played a little tight. Like we're playing not to lose rather than going out there and playing free flowing. And it was good tonight to get the monkey off our back a little bit by coming out and playing winning a game down the stretch. That was really important for us. And that's what we need. We need plays like that for Troy. We need that big shot from Steven. The things that Scotty and RJ do. We got a big block from Norbert that was pivotal in the game. So, these are the plays that we need to be able to make to win games down the stretch. I mean, we just haven't done it so far this conference. And hopefully this is a start of playing with more confidence down in the fourth quarter and finishing games.
Oras na para ating silipin. Ano nga ba ang mga nangyari sa second game ng ating PBA Sunday sa QPAV sa UST? It is Phoenix and Barangay Ginebra looking for their third wins. Maaga pa lang. Itong Phoenix, maganda na ang simula. Lamang ng 3. But Barangay Ginebra fought right back. Scotty Thompson gives them the lead.
Well, Scotty Thompson, you could see he was a man on a mission. Alam niya, playoff basketball na para sa kanila kasi nga nag-ahabol sila ng panalo. But him and RJ Abarientos really lit it up in the first quarter.
27-19 Ginebra by 8 at the end of 1. And we're gonna see a bit more Ginebra highlights early in the second dahil itong si Japet ang lalabas ng galit sa rim.
Well, Japet Aguilar, the tallest guy on the floor, tallest guy I feel in today's ball game. And you can see him just wanting that basket. Alam mo, injured or not, Japet Aguilar will get up there and will play his best.
Yang lamang ng Ginebra sa second quarter, lumobo ng hanggang 18. Pero si Richie Rivero, ginising naman ang lahat dito sa QPAV ng Uste.
10 points for Richie Rivero in the second quarter. He comes off the bench, he provides that spark, he provides the bench points para sa Barangay Ginebra. Ang laking advantage yan. They had 15 bench points in the second quarter.
Etong third quarter natin, makikita natin si Perkins, only 4 points in the first half, pero maaga pa lang. Kita mo yung diskarte nila Coach Willie Wilson, puntahan kagad si Perkins.
Jason Perkins, 6 points in that third quarter. Alam nilang kinakailangan ng putos, pero alam din ni Stephen Holt na kinakailangan niyang pumuntos coming off a conference high in the previous game with 24 points. Stephen Holt, 11 naman ang binigay sa Barangay Ginebra.
Richie Rivero with a breakaway jam. Hinahabol pa siya ni Holt. Phoenix battling back to within 6 at that juncture of the game.
Well, Richie Rivero providing that spark in the second quarter, continuing on in the third quarter. He had 7, leading the scoring para dito sa Phoenix.
At the end of 3, Barangay Ginebra, nababa na sa 5 ang abante nila. As we fast forward into the fourth, we pick it up at under 8.5 remaining. Rivero na naman ang bida sa fast break.
Richie Rivero, 1 on 4. You could say because everybody was looking at him defensively, pero hindi pa rin mapigilan itong si Richie Rivero.
A career high 28 for Rivero. RJ Abarientos on the other side will put in 25 para sa Ginebra.
Ito yung shot clock winding down, making good decision, making the best decision at that time. RJ Abarientos did that in the first half, wanting to come alive in the second, did just that.
RJ with a booming triple as Barangay Ginebra clawed their way back into it. They were down by as many as 6 late in this one, but Stephen Holt gave them back the lead, and Ginebra will pick up their third win.
Maganda ng decision-making ng Barangay Ginebra nung dulo, moving that basketball, able to make some stops, getting the third win.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles.